Welcome to the Nourishment Podcast. Feeding you niggas.
Shit on my computer. Easy to motherfucking edit that shit. Are you ready to rock? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good, man. Two checker. Take my glasses off so you know goddamn glare and shit.
I sound crazy. I'm fine.
No, you don't sound crazy. Like how you sound so underwater sometimes and shit.
That's AirPods. I got to buy some AirPods.
I need some AirPods at all. I mean, as well.
Apple's a piece of shit. I mean, like all the money you pay for AirPods, like you got to buy a new pair after a certain amount of time.
No, I know the reason for the one. Mine's fucked up.
Wow, what? You dropping it in the toilet or something?
No, so like I was brushing. You know how I think I was washing my face.
Yeah.
And
you had the shit in, yeah.
Yeah, and I was bitch, and I tried to grab it out. So that particular one, I think that's the one that always does that.
Yeah. I think I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know I had bumped into a door or something like that, and then my left AirPod just became just mad staticky all of a sudden. Like I'll take it out and then I'll put that bitch in the case, and sometimes it'll go away, and other times that shit just be there or whatever. But if I take it off of transparency mode, then like it's not there, but it's mad low though. So it's like fuck.
But you know we could I think you can exchange them, or you know how you do that little.
You gotta go through the support joint on your phone.
I've set that up to do it. So
I've done it for my phone before because I ain't gonna tell Apple this, but I was in the gym, and then I guess my phone had fell out of my pocket, and I was doing the bench press with the two weights joints and shit, and I had dropped the weight on my phone, and it fucked up the logic board on my phone and shit. So like every picture was like enlarged like a motherfucker, and the phone kept overheating, and I was like, oh fuck. I took that shit to Apple. It's like, oh, you got Apple Pay, this, that, there. No, we're just gonna swap it out. I said, all right, thank God. Whew. They didn't ask me no questions, just swap that bitch off.
Yeah, exactly. I know you can buy the AirPods by themselves for a cheaper price too. So I don't know. Some people lose them, you can replace them for a cheaper price. But since I got my AirPods and it's fucking up, they may possibly exchange my shit out, or I still pay the cheaper price or something. I just ain't been around to fucking get into Apple and do it though.
I think for the most part, they can't really determine whether or not, like, it's hard for them to determine whether you cause damage to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way they can really definitely cause water damage is if they take a look inside the AirPod itself, take a look at the water strip.
Yeah.
And they can determine whether or not there's water damage. But also, I mean, that could have also been sweat. And the sealant on the AirPods are probably on tight. I mean, honestly, man, those AirPods are really shit. To be honest with you, they're not really good headphones.
I was about to ask you. So, as far as headphones, you don't think that the AirPod is a good headphone to have, like in general, like to work out or like to talk on the phone with, or what do you think? Like it suits a better purpose for either or just all around is just a bad product?
I think it's a good product. Like if you're traveling and listening, like the audiobooks and stuff like that, it's not meant for you to work out. Because like you said, like you could I bought the Pros. I had the Pros now for not even a year, maybe like I don't know, 4 months, 5 months, something like that.
Yeah.
And the AirPods and my last AirPods was the same. Kind of fell on my ear, fell on the floor from working out. Sometimes I'm just sweating and sweat getting your ear, and it gets a little slippery, it falls out your ear, hit the ground. Before you know it, you get static in it. You get some other weird shit. It's like, damn, it just dropped on the floor. Anybody step on it or no weird shit. It just
nothing just fell. Yeah.
And that's it. And like from there on, like, you have to prove to Apple that product's a piece of shit for them to replace it, It's not really worth it. When you get like some beats or something like that, you put them bitches in your ear, they can sweat, they can fall in water, them shit's like, hey man, and they're Apple product as well. And they're just better for like, training and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, who wants to spend $250? Like it's $500, like buy one pair for the gym and another other than you, Jordan, but have one pair for the gym and one pair to fucking chill. Like me, I'm gonna have one pair for everything. And I'm gonna do some shit
Hey man, stop it. Wait. Stop acting like you don't have motherfucking multiple pairs of earphones either, nigga.
I actually have 2 pairs of AirPods.
That's what I'm saying, man. Get the fuck
Wait. But it also points out the fact that they're so shitty. I bought a new pair, even though I had a shitty other pair. So I'm so used to drinking the fucking Apple Kool-Aid, yo. Fuck Apple, man. Like fuck those assholes.
Is your Beat wireless headsets? Do they wrap around the ear or are they just in ear?
They wrap around my ear.
What about you, Des?
No, I don't have any of those.
So I got the Pro. Wait a minute, let me get them. I got the Pro. The
Workout
Beats Pros.
the regular. Them bitches, they fall out my ear, and I don't even be working out. So, like, we just like moving around, I guess, doing shit. They tend to get loose and out.
Like as far as working out and shit, like, cause I had the AirPod Pros. Like I guess they the first generation. I bought them during the pandemic when the pandemic first started and shit. I had bought them, and them shits was love. But like you go running, I was running outside, and them shits was falling on my ear like it was nothing to it.
Right. I tried to wear them jump roping. That shit.
Nah, that shit ain't work. So I went and got the beat joints or whatever. Go around your ear.
Yeah, see, I would think I need something like that if I'm gonna use them to work.
These shits is perfect.
Yeah.
Like Desmond was saying, like the technology on these, they got it right. And I've had these for like a year and a half now, and there's nothing wrong with them. Like they still look brand new or whatever. They charge well, and they keep a charge or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I'll forget. Shit, it's my phone. Sometimes I'll forget to charge the case or whatever, but they steal money or whatever, and they'll get me through like a whole workout and shit. So I swear by these. And like Desmond was saying, this is a goddamn Apple product. So why the fuck did they take the time with this one?
So technically, Apple bought that.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too. I mean,
that's true. That's true. But it's still an Apple product though. Yeah. They bought this shit so they can come out with their own headphones essentially.
Yeah, but I guess motherfuckers who produce the beats probably like, yeah, we ain't gonna produce y'all shit to look like ours. We still got bottom line to make, motherfucker. We need our shit to sell more.
Well, not only that, Apple's a piece of shit. Like, I mean, realistically, like think about it, right?
That's
right now, everyone and their mama's waiting around, like holding off from buying a new MacBook, especially me, because they haven't dropped the M2 MacBook version for the Pro. And I'm like, you have a Mac, you have an M2 processor for your 13-inch laptops. We don't have it for the 14 and 16-inch. They're trying to wait Christmas, so everybody go up there and buy this product for their kids and themselves for Christmas. Right around February, like, bitch, here's the M2 now.
They always do that shit.
And we drop, I fucking hate Apple. Apple's a piece of shit, man. Like
Apple famous for that shit, man.
Somebody needs to come up with an operating system for Linux where you could upload that bitch and use it, and it like works like it's like almost cross-platform. They do that shit, that'll be Apple killer. This fuck Apple, fucking assholes. Telling you, man, like this shit wild. Like that shit is wild, bro. I'm telling you. Like, and all we can do is buy me. I guess we don't have to buy the product technically.
Yeah, you don't have to, but it might do what you need to be done.
Yeah. They still assholes though. So needless to say, I am one of the assholes that's unfortunately still waiting, because as much as Apple give me problems, I'm not a big Billy Gates fan, and I'm not a big Windows fan. I feel like Windows is really just good for a couple of things, like I don't know, running PowerShell and playing video games. Like when it comes to like gaming, I would prefer a Windows operating system. But other than that, I working and shit, like my workflow is just so much better. Like right now, I'm working on some Python scripts. Like I'm like scripting every fucking thing out now to make my job easier. And you can do the same thing in Windows. It just looks much cooler and fucking.
What was that?
I'm sorry, man. I'm like looking here and like.
Well, what happened?
Like I'm looking here like at work, right? And this dude's like, "Yo, see what this guy sent this other guy a very expensive bottle of some bourbon, smoke wagon or some shit like that. It looks like it's in a wine bottle." He's like, "Oh, see how he did me? Damn." He sent a bottle of wine and shit. Like he's doing a POC. Hey, that's not something to me. Like I'm sorry, a bottle of liquor. Like I'm saying, like, yo, really, the dude just sent you a bottle of liquor? Like, damn, like that's fucking world's wild. Anyway, not to get too techy, man, but yeah, fuck Apple one more time. I don't know if you guys use the new M1 Like I use the M1 processor for work.
I use it for work as well.
And the Intel, honestly, the Intel's like, they're not bad machines, but they just make a lot of fucking noise. Like the M1 is so fucking quiet. It's like having like a fucking, I don't know, like a brand new car. You know how it's like quiet when it's just sitting, you can't tell it's on, but it's on.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of how the M1 is versus like, the Intel's like, that motherfucker's running. Sometimes it's loud. So.
You know that motherfucker running. You know that motherfucker running. Apple went back to that.
What have you guys been up to, man? What's how's your weekend and shit like that? Let's get to that. Bring us back here.
What I do this weekend? I got this shit. I didn't do anything. Watch. You froze?
Who?
Oh, Joel, you look like you froze and shit.
Oh no, I was just sitting still. I was just sitting still. Listen, I was listening. I was listening to you, my brother. Go ahead. Tell me what you was doing, man.
I don't look at this shit this weekend.
I ain't do shit either, man. Emptied out my motherfucking DVR, watched Yellowstone and shit. Other than that, I didn't do anything.
I watched like one episode. I really didn't do anything. I watched my pops grabbed an 85-inch TV. I watched football on it. That's probably was about it.
85-inch television.
Yeah.
Word. Oh, your pops. Your pops.
85-inch television. Let's talk.
Is it 8K? Is it 8K?
Let's say that's 8K.
No, this is a 4K because he could have got the 8K TV, but he liked the Sony TV better or something. And 8K not out yet. I don't know if he really into.
I mean, no, TVs are out, but no one's really streaming in 8K.
Mm-mm.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is the 8 like you're not able to get the quality and the visuals yet for 8K.
I think it's all bullshit if you ask me, man. Like 4K, 8K, next to me 10K, 12K, 24K.
I thought anything the nigga showed the difference. Like at the big screen store.
Yeah.
No, there's a difference.
Is that where he got it from, or he got it from Best Buy?
He got his from Best Buy.
Best Buy?
Yeah, because Best Buy gave you a better deal as far as the payment plan, how long or whatever.
Yeah, they'll always give you a better deal, especially if you got a Best Buy card.
Big screen store had a great deal also, but their payment, like the total price on it matched what Best Buy had, but the payment of it wasn't the better, deal. But that Samsung, my nigga, that new joint, that shit, like, it don't look like the screen got borders on that bitch.
That's the one your pops got.
No, he got the Sony joint.
Oh, okay.
But the Samsung shit, nigga, that shit looks immaculate. Like, this nigga was showing some 8K shit. Because you can do, like, YouTube videos that got 8K or whatever.
Yeah, you can do all that shit.
Bro, the 8K shit look fucking ridiculously crazy. Like that shit is nasty, bro. Like, you can see every little crater in the motherfucker face, whether they got makeup on or not. Like, that shit is nuts. I was like, I don't know if I want my shit to be that goddamn sharp.
Oh man,
you feel like the 8K is worth it?
Yeah. If you can afford it, fuck yeah.
If you can afford it, it's worth it.
If you had a girlfriend,
if you're a gamer,
you want to tell your girlfriend what to get you for Christmas, would you tell her to get you 8K television?
If you're a gamer or do anything that deals with like graphics, the TV again perfect for you. Like, it'll definitely be worth it. Because I thought it was bullshit too, and I was like, God damn, I need to put my game on this motherfucker.
The only reason I say it's bullshit, bro, is because like if they want, they could probably jump to 24K, right? They could do some technology if they want to, but like they're gonna slowly but sure like 8K, 10K, 12K, 14K, and they're gonna slowly walk it down, which is bullshit to me. Because every year your brand new TV from last year is not fucking obsolete, yo. Fuck technology.
Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't gonna say be obsolete because the HD is still fine. Like, you know what I mean? It still look good.
Well, HD still is shit.
It's still fine. It's just that.
Yeah, to niggas who rocking Windows 98 and Section 8.
Yeah, man, you out of control, man. God damn, man, you gonna shit on niggas like that?
But it's just like so when I watch the football game,
right?
Be like, well, whatever. But then when you watch
at work,
the football, football.
I know, right?
Football, they actually show their games in 4K.
Mm-hmm.
So like you see, like the football field looks completely different in 4K.
Yeah, when they show certain shit or whatever, like you like, brother, God damn.
Yeah, you like, yo, what the fuck? I ain't never know the grass was different colors depending on which 10. Like when you get into between a 20 and a 30, and then the shit changes colors. Like, what? You see every little speckle of like the little bees when they pop up when they do the man. That shit crazy. From
the turf and shit.
Yeah, and then the color pop like.
Yeah, if you watching, like you said, if you watching whatever sport, like you watch basketball or football or whatever, they film that shit with that particular camera or whatever. So if you have that particular television, that shit going, that's why you get the television. You like, what the fuck?
The colors pop different. It feel like you got floor seats or you're fucking on the sideline with the players. Real like when they talk you, I'm standing next to this nigga. God damn. And it's funny how like the color from the 4K shit, it's I don't know if it's brighter, but it just I don't know, it's just it pop. I guess you would say it pop. That shit crazy, bro. At first I was like Desmond, like man, bullshit. I fuck that shit. I'm gonna give me a regular TV. I was like, damn, I think I need to get me a 4K TV now.
Them shit's on sale right now.
I'm trying to pay like
there's a difference between a regular TV and a 4K TV. Like I ain't gonna lie to you on that one, but I just feel like
you said you can tell the difference between 4K and HD.
Shit.
I just feel like that shit is still over. Like they doing too much, man. They still doing too much. Like,
but Samsung, Samsung makes their own parts, so their TVs is a little bit. I guess I can't say it's a little bit better, but I like both the Sony and the Samsung. But the Samsung is able to get the 8K because they're making their own parts for real. You know what I mean? Like they're actually building their shit in house versus getting the parts from a third party or whatever, which is smart. The fuck?
I'm about to say. I was like, what? Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck going on?
Nigga, concert? Hell going on over there?
I'm like, I'm building my. I have an idea, right? So I'm gonna start like DJing, like slowly but surely. I'm not like jumping in the face first.
That's
shit.
Like party and shit.
And think about it. You doing EDM parties out this bitch?
Honestly, man, just really getting the hang of it, man. So like, you know how like, well, I don't know if y'all know, but like, you know how you have like 2 turntables and not a microphone, but a mixer. And usually what people are doing, you're panning between, one deck, deck A, deck B, or if you have like, 4 decks or something like that. And that means you can go simultaneously between 4 different songs, right? Well, this piece I bought here, it only has 2 decks, I guess, A and B, but I can trigger stuff really easy. So I'm thinking about getting 2 turntables and a mixer to go with it. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of button pushing that's going to happen, but like the way I could control the music because it was so dope. So
you get a new technology turntables or the old school turntables?
I'm gonna probably get the new school one only because what I can do is I could probably set it up where I could like have like I don't know 4 different decks. Use the mixer to pan between 1 and 2, and then use the APC 40 to pan, and then like trigger like effects and stuff like that, and drops and mutes and all that wonderful shit. So I'm like just experimenting with it and see if it's something I can add into my arsenal. Honestly, what I really wanted to do is kind of like become like a non-traditional DJ and just use like my Ableton Push or like a drum machine and use APC 40, but I'm gonna miss like the scratching part. So It'd be nice if I could just do one turntable and then switch between decks on that turntable via MIDI. But I don't think I can do that. So I don't know. But that's why I'm a big fan of Ableton, man, because like there's so much like if you understand programming or something like that, you can really get deep into Ableton, man. A little much. I mean, I'm not sure what Pro Tools is doing nowadays, but that's kind of my DAW of choice.
Well, I don't think nobody's scratching that much no more anyway.
It's a lot of blending. Yeah, you scratching and shit to show niggas you actually DJing.
Yeah, like I want to, because sometimes I might be like, fuck that, like run that shit back, you know what I'm saying, or those scratches or something in somewhere. But like when it comes to blending, like I've been messing around on this shit, man. Like, oh man, I could probably throw a party with any genre of music with this rap and all that shit and fitting in with this motherfucker is a cinch, man. And quantization, shit is all easy, man. It's definitely easy shit. I feel like it's kind of a cheat. But also for me, I mean, pressing buttons, that's like my thing, right? I mean, from drumming and shit. So that's what I have going on. That's what I did this weekend. I wasted more fucking money, but hopefully some greatness is gonna come from it, man.
But that's not wasting money right there.
That's an investment.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say that. But to me, the way I look at it sometimes, I always say wasting money only because in order for it not to be a waste of money, I have to really put some work in with the motherfucker. And until I see that, it's a waste of money. Because I'm sitting here looking like I met some little kid, and I told his mom, I guess I probably seem like a fucking weirdo, man. I don't know how people don't know how to take me half the time, but like I'm like, hey, little kid, do you like music? He's like, yeah, like I got a drum machine. It's like, mama, she could have it. It's like, hey, why are you trying to lure my son with the drum machine? But I have so much fucking equipment lying around, music-wise, IT-wise. I'm like a technology hoarder, man. I be trying to give some of this shit away. Like I met this one cat, he's getting into networking or something. And I'm like, hey man, you like firewalls? He's like, I always wanted to buy one. I was like, I have one for you free. No worries. Just gotta come get it. And no one ever comes to get this shit, man. So at some point, I was like, I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I'm like, hey, just take all this shit for $5. Fuck it. And just get it all over. But I have an MPC Touch, man. Like this is a really good, nice piece of equipment. It's not the one that they're currently releasing, but it still gets the job done. Still has updated software. I mean, and it runs like a fucking workhorse, man. Still got my Akai 2000 XL from Jesus, I don't know, like 27 years ago.
27 years
Damn,
ago.
that thing's old, bro. I just thought about that. That's just old. So it's not a waste of money if I'm gonna put like some work in with that. I got an Ableton push. I have a lot of drum machines, and I have my keyboard from like 27 years ago.
Yeah.
So I probably should buy a new keyboard, maybe.
That's what's up.
Man, you buying all this shit. Are you making any music?
That's a good question.
I'm always making music.
I'm about to say, when's the last time you made some music?
Oh, today. I've made I haven't done any like rap music, but I dabble in. I make beats and tracks and stuff like that. I always do a little something like that. Like I made a joke to my brother. My pops. Yeah. He always is. My entire life, he's always had like an area we can go and like sew things, right? Like he has like a shop where he can like cut stuff and sew stuff, put it back together and work on his projects, And I said, ever since I've done music, I'm gonna always have a spot where there's gonna be some monitors and some sort of like DAW connected to like an audio interface, and I'm always like either be fucking around with music or DJing and making, because it's just in me. So that'll always be a part of my life. So I'm always buying new shit. Like I'm gonna buy a new audio interface soon. And revamp all my technology probably on or around when I buy a new MacBook. Fuck you, Apple.
Nigga, sleep.
What'd you say, Kelvin?
Huh?
When did this nigga sleep?
Who, Desmond?
Who?
Yeah.
That nigga don't sleep.
When I smoke weed, that's when I sleep, man.
Nigga up making beats, selling firewalls, and
yeah. I got this. I would show it to you. I don't know if I time my. Plus, like, I'm in my boxes and shit, so I'm not gonna turn my camera on. But I wish I would show you guys this shit. Like this catalyst switch, man. It's a big fucking switch. This is a big, this is a $70,000 switch. and it was given to me to build the lab off of it, man. Which I haven't done yet. I don't know when I'm fucking do it, but
I was about to say when you're gonna build the lab, bro.
$70,000 Switch. I mean, I haven't had no time, man. A couple of our friends, I say our friends because all of our friends, obviously, right? Wanted to get into some stuff, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna build this lab up, man, so you can come over and learn." Because, I mean, that's what I do, right? If like, for example, someone says, "Hey, I need an engineer who understands, I don't know, what is it called? Cisco, fuck is it called? I can't even think of the damn name. But they're switching technology, and they want to know if you understand the leaf and all of that wonderful shit. I'll fire that bad boy up. Spend about 2 weeks, run a couple of tests, some modules. Like, yeah, I'm the guy. We need me to do it. Now I'll go get the contract and do it. That's why I have all this equipment, honestly. Because it's like, I need a guy that's gonna upgrade, FTD. Which, damn, I need an FTD image. I'm like, yeah, I'm your guy, and I'll load my firewalls up and do some stuff. We can have some configuration done, and by the time I start the project, it could be like a fucking 6-month project.
Can I be right back?
Yeah. I would say by the time I start the 6 months project, man, like I already got like 3 months done. So I'm literally just chilling for those 3 months and just like slowly but surely feeding them pieces of things I worked on. So don't leave me to ramble on here. I'll fucking be rambling about fucking technology and all sorts of fucking.
Yes, talk about it. You don't have to talk about it. But yeah, that's cool. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker. You doing like a million different things. I'm like, this nigga must not never go to sleep. Ain't no fucking way.
Bro, I got like a fucking believe it or not, I don't sleep often. So which is, especially now, like I haven't been like, drinking, which makes it worse because I don't sleep. I'll sleep like for 3 hours at a time. Like I'll go to sleep like 2 o'clock and I wake up at like, 5. Or maybe lucky and I wake up at 6. Then I go to the gym, man, and I'm up and it's like, if I got my kids, I'm in daddy mode. If not, I'm like, logging on, running projects and shit, But the good thing is, I'm planning on retiring in 6 more years. So
you said 2 more years?
6 years.
Shit.
So I'll be, hopefully, if all goes well, I'm either gonna like run a bar, my own bar. I got a lot of other things in play, but I'm gonna really just take it easy and chill the rest of my life, man. Because I'm not fucking working until I'm 60. Fuck that. They can eat a dick.
Well, nigga, if you own a bar, motherfucker, you gonna be working.
Oh, I don't consider that working, man. Hanging out and shit and making sure everything's going the way it needs to go. I wouldn't mind that. I don't consider that working. But I'm retiring from IT. This shit is work, though. Like, this shit different. Like, researching and running and creating labs and shit like that. And then you got to go in front of, like, all these motherfuckers. And you talking and they're all looking at you on FaceTime. And you're trying to figure out if you got a bee hanging out your nose, if it's touching your lip. It's just, there's a lot going on, man. It's a lot. And don't get me wrong, like I'm sitting here like I'm talking shit, like really, it's not like what I do for a living, like it's like no crazy shit. Like I literally be like getting like just it's a lot sometimes, but I'm not overwhelmed, right? No, I'm not in a position because it could be worse. I could be a motherfucker like, God damn it, I wish I get paid. You know what I mean? Like it could be the money, but excuse me.
So the workload not too crazy, like how some jobs were just like, yeah,
oh no, that motherfucker crazy. No, he crazy now. That motherfucker that workload crazy now.
Crazy. Okay.
Crazy. It's just that,
Is it understaffed? Is it understaffed crazy or
it's understaffed crazy? So they have to accept and understand that, we're not gonna get back to them.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Like their expectations be crazy when you understaffed. It's like, this is like a 2-man job, motherfucker, or a 3-man job. And it's just
all good when you got the big wigs like, okay, we understand. Hey, that's message. It's a little bit more TLC. Like, all right, I'm on it, man. Versus be like, God damn it. So, Yeah, man. Wonderful shit, man. But other than that, that's all I've really been doing, man. Honestly, preparing to, take my vacation coming up here soon. For the most part, I mean, after this week, excuse me. After this week, I'm taking it easy, man. Like, I'm gonna be bullshitting. Like, I'm gonna take a nap half of the day, next couple of weeks, man, because it's gonna slow down and we get to a point, we can't, you don't do any changes because it's at the end of the year, I mean, honestly, I feel like that was always the case, even when we were at, the last place. It seemed like it was slow around this time, right?
Yeah, this time was super slow for us because we vamped up in summertime when school closed, right before school opened. That was like our super busy time.
Yeah. That's true. Right before school started. Yeah, I remember that. Being in the fucking war room, man. Like, I still have to do that. Oh, excuse me. So I still have to do that. Only difference is it's not for back to school. It's not the war room. It's the DR bubble now, which is essentially the same fucking thing. Only difference is it's like, I mean, same thing. Kind of watch, monitor, see if anything's fucking up. If it is, fix it or spin the tunnel down, bring the tunnel back up, type shit. For the most part, what I do is easy. Honestly, my hardest part is communication, communicating with people and shit. And it's not that I can't communicate with them. Sometimes they say things and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? and I'm talking about highly knowledgeable people. It's just that some reasons, like sometimes my brain just doesn't comprehend. It's like, I'm hearing what you're saying, but you got to draw this shit out, man. What are you saying? Then they'll explain oh shit, okay, I'm slow. And then, that's probably my hardest part.
You said, okay, I'm slow. You're crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell them that shit.
No, I'm slow. I don't, this
I'm like, okay, I'm slow. Yeah, I'm slow. Say I should say barely slow. The button right there, right above the arrow. Oh shit, this button. My bad.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I have that. They were like, yeah, click this. I'm like, click what the fuck are you talking about? I don't see nothing. Oh, it's right there.
Right. I be doing that shit in presentations. Like, it'd be like a room full of motherfuckers in there. I'm like, right here, right there, not right there. They're like, over to the left. Everybody get into it. No, to the right. It's like, God damn it. Just like an asshole at that point.
Oh my God.
Your other left. My other left. What?
Right, other left.
I hate when people say that shit.
Yeah, turn around.
Yeah. What does that mean? Like, I only got one left.
Yeah, motherfucker, you meant right. Or was I really left?
You want me to do a 360? Like, what the fuck going on? You want me to come back around?
I'm like, no, I'm about to give you control, motherfucker. You click on the shit.
Yeah, you do it. That's what I do, man. You do it. Shit. You see where the fuck it is. You do it. Oh, man. Shout out all this technology and shit. Motherfucking nerdcast right here and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I had somebody had the remote to my phone today.
What happened? Somebody had the remote into your phone.
Yeah. A fucking Apple Pay Cash wasn't working. I thought my shit was fucked up.
So you contacted Apple and they have remoted into your
device.
Oh shit. Look at the 21st century, just 21st century.
Yo, motherfucker remote.
Like I don't like it. Nigga said I don't like it.
Motherfucker remote TV. We was trying to set it up or whatever.
I don't like it, man.
What, somebody from Sony did?
No, from Best Buy.
Best Buy.
I guess Best Buy got
my God.
Because of the
Best Buy got
the product. What'd
the
you say, bro?
No, you got to click on OK and shit like that for them to remote in.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but that there's remote executions that can be sent. If they could send the request to your computer, that means that to your TV and on your phone, that means they can send a request. The only difference is how the accept button looks, right? Like I could send something to your phone for you to accept me to log in, and it could be like a fucking link. And be like, oh shit, new Jordan's coming out. You press it, so like, oh, these ain't no goddamn Jordans before you got access to your computer or your phone. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like that. It's like, I guess your phone got software, and right. Apple that's proprietary, so it's not like click a link. It's just it'll tell you somebody's trying to put in accept or deny.
Yeah, because the software is already there, but I mean, now you have to ask for permission. But like think about Dameware, right? Remember back in the day, Dameware, You had to ask somebody. Like everybody, like they wouldn't even know you were in the computer until like they go to move the mouse. Like, oh shit! They try to move the mouse. It's like then they call help desk. Like someone took over my computer. They're hacking. They're like, nah, to me. Anything that has a remote access, you can do that.
I think a lot of the stuff.
I don't trust the IoT. I don't trust IoT at all.
Don't allow us this remote and take control now. You got to kind of like say, yeah, download this and then click yes and all that bullshit when we remote to people stuff now. Because I do remember Dan where you could just remote the nigga shit and take over.
Yeah.
Or RDP into somebody's shit and take over. One of my last company, you couldn't just RDP into people's shit. They got it.
No, I mean, that policy, hopefully they change that policy, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
because it was a financial institute, so you can't just.
A lot of people are getting away from RDP. Like RDP isn't really a thing no more, which I think is weird because I'm so old school with this shit. Like, there's a problem with the server. Okay, let me hop in the server. But now they're like, oh no, hop in the info box and update the server, which connects into the server. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was still RDPing into the service. I ain't got to where you at yet with the info box.
Man, what? Like a lot of institutions, like I was at a meeting today, and we're turning off RDP for some of our services. We're doing micro segmentation. If y'all fellas haven't heard of the word, you will soon. I promise.
So if you turn off RDP service, if them bitches ain't responding to that other shit, how do you get into the server to kick it and reboot it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like for example, some places are using like I can't think of the word right now because my brain's shot, but they're using like things like info blocks that's in front that the server connects into, and they do like these master grids. And it's like, you go inside of this thing and you'll say, okay, DHCP server, for example, it's hosting DHCP, it's hosting DNS. It's all these devices all in one, but really what it's doing is reporting to multiple servers, getting information from you, relaying the information. I guess you can call it a relay server, right? Maybe. Because it's relaying information back to the servers. So let's say, for example, if the server is fucked up and you need to restart the services, well, that's not your fucking job. You call the server admin like, hey, asshole, on the server, kick it.
I see what you mean. The motherfuckers who got the job title, they the only motherfuckers that can do that particular.
Exactly.
Right. You know, I was back in the days like we had admin, right? We would start the server. We would do this. Like, nah, motherfucker, you can't do that nowadays. That's not your job. You can't do it, man.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, my last job was similar to that with certain shit, like stuff that I could fix myself and it's easy. And it was even like help desk type shit. And it's like, yo, I can just fix this right now. But I didn't have access to do certain shit on a laptop. So I would have to send a ticket. Hey, y'all need to uninstall this and reinstall it. I can't do it. Sorry, guys.
It's all an access thing.
Yeah, it's an access.
Yeah. Fucking role groups and shit. Man, like, gotta love technology, bro.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
No, but the job Desmond was at, we were able to access and do damn near everything in the building.
The good old days, man. Yeah. Like, that was the rogue days, the good old rogue days. It's like, fuck, give me admin access.
I'm downloading all sorts of shit. But it shouldn't be that way.
I'm running Nmap, Kali Linux on my shit now. I'm running all sorts of shit. I still, believe it or not, I still have that computer around here somewhere. Bro, I opened that shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, half of the shit I had on my computer, I'll probably get in trouble nowadays. Well, I had World of Warcraft. I had every fucking thing on this computer, bro. I did everything for my work computer, yo. Everything. I had simulations. I had fucking hacking tools, man. I had all sorts. It's crazy because if I were to bring that in my environment now, all off, like the vulnerability scanner, Tenable or some shit. Or Rapid 7's gonna spit out these crazy numbers like, yo, this motherfucker right here with the MAC address was, like, yeah. So back then we could batch files. We could do so much more, man. But nowadays everything's locked down. So,
but I think it allowed the employee to become more versatile also when you have access to, a lot of different shit. You're not stuck on knowing that one thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to be the king, right? Like, what I mean by that, it's always good, like, when you're in IT and you have like somewhat important position. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's you!" Like, okay, we'll give you whatever you need, to get the job done. Like that's a beauty for working with any company, I think.
Welcome back to another installment of this illustrious podcast, Endorsement Podcast. Never introduced this show.
We talked like 2 hours.
We talked for a long ass time about technology and shit, but that was the technology portion of this podcast and shit. Hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. And remember, be nice to the IT department. A lot of shit can go wrong. Yeah, right. A lot of shit can go wrong. The IT department.
Tell them.
Should be wrong. And access a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit just gonna go down. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Somebody told me that at that job they fired the IT guy, and he like knew a whole lot of shit. Yo, shut some shit down and dip.
Let me fuck y'all. Click.
That shit happens. That shit happens often, believe it or not.
It does happen.
Yeah, that shit happens often, man.
But the fucked up part, I think he was like the only one that knew like what he shut down when they let him go in here. And like, how you fired a nigga to know how to make your shit run?
That's on them now and shit. Like, you got to figure it out. Good luck.
Well, that's easy.
You gotta figure this shit out now.
Crazy thing is, I heard when I talked to one of the guys from my old job, I was like, yeah, man. Hey, listen, I need an image for X, Y, Z. I need this firepower image for intrusion prevention. I want to run in my house. And he's like, all right, man, I can try to get it for you, man, but I haven't logged this thing since you left. And I'm like, dude, who the fuck is managing that shit? He's like, fuck if I know. I'm like, yo, because I was the only guy. I remember when I got laid off, the guy was like, yeah, we're going to have to, dissolve your position because it's repetitive. And I said, oh, I only have one question, sir. And he's like, what? And I'm like, what do I do? And he got quiet. I was like, HR take care of it. Hung the phone up really quick. Like, we're on voice chat. So it's like back when the pandemic first happened. We're on voice chat. The motherfucker don't even know what I did for them to tell me my position was redundant. I was, no one is monitoring that. That system, like, there's no telling what vulnerabilities they have inside that fucking system at all.
They'll find out when it happens.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it always is.
Damn sure was like, where the hell is the guy that fixed this? We fired him. Oh.
Yeah, they got 5 people. They got 5 people doing what I was doing at my last job and shit. I was by myself. You got 5 other people doing that shit.
Which is the dumbest shit ever. Like, instead of just paying you pay 5 different people.
And they're still behind.
They're still behind?
Fuck yeah.
I'm about to call you back. Like, we need you to bring your ass back in here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, there you go. I told you motherfuckers that shit was stupid, but all right.
Yeah, like, all right, I guess. Fuck it. What else is going on and shit? Hope we ain't dry up too many coochies talking about IT related things. You know what?
We didn't drown too many coochies.
Yeah, I hope that,
dry coochie is not fun.
Yeah, man. Get computers puting.
Get computers puting.
Double entendre. Shout out to the women that's in the IT realm as well. Shout out to y'all. I'll be seeing y'all.
They might get their vaginas wet though. You never know. Oh my god, he said motherboard.
Oh, motherboard. Oh shit.
Put what? RAM.
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 Ooh. Oh my god. What else? What else is shaking, man? It's the holiday season. Or whatever the case may be, you guys start Christmas shopping. Do you believe in Christmas shopping?
I do believe it.
Hold on.
Gifting for the holiday shit. But I haven't started yet. I ain't gonna lie. No. My daughter went fucking she really only asked for one thing. And I don't know if she gonna get that this year. She might have to wait on that one. But
what was the one thing she wanted?
A MacBook.
That's fair enough. That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
That's not too much.
So she might gotta wait a little bit though, because you know I'm in between right at the moment.
Hey, you can always I'm gonna say QV. Well, QVC. You're like a QVC shop.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to put no extra bill on me at the moment.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. I get it.
Because my car should be paid off sometime next year, hopefully. So I'll probably try to grab that. I'll pay that off. Because that'll be cheaper than the car payment for real.
Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Unless, you know what I mean, I run into something quick and then I just go ahead and grab it for end of the year, boy. That shit's some bullshit. It's like everybody drag their feet, motherfucking. What do you call the people? The talent searchers, the motherfuckers that do the damn interviews.
Well, you know why? Because it's slow. They don't want to hire anyone and then have you like sitting around bullshitting. Well, actually, I mean, this is probably the perfect time to hire somebody. If you think about it, it's like I have to have you sit around bullshitting when it's slow. Then when they get busy, like listen up, asshole.
But I'm saying when it's slow, a nigga can get to know the systems and shit for real. See what the fuck y'all got going on. What type of problems y'all have. Don't bring me in this bitch when shit hit no fan, and I don't really got time to figure out, you know what I mean, what y'all big trouble for real, and try to keep up with whatever projects y'all want to do. But I'm ready to start back now. Shit, I had my little break.
You know how it is, right? I had to take a break for a year, bro. I was like, actually, I'm not lying. I wasn't ready to go to work. It was like, these savings are dwindling. And time to go back if I lose it all. But shit, I know you enjoy the freedom is enjoyable, man. I like the freedom. Fuck that.
Yeah, it was cool for like the first 3 weeks. It's like, all right, motherfuckers. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Sick of this shit.
But I know when I get back, I'm gonna hit the ground running because I ain't really have a break from the last time. You know what I mean? When we left our first joint, we was working it together. Mm-hmm. I ain't really get that break. I fucking went from one to the next, like immediately.
Yeah, you were tripping. And I told you I was like, man, like maybe you should give yourself a break. Maybe you should give yourself a break.
I was forced to take one now. Shit.
Have a holly jolly, motherfucker.
We got the phone, man. I got remind me, man. Like hit me up. I may have some couple of joints for you.
All right.
What y'all talking about? What I missed?
You know, for me being in between situations.
What'd you say?
Being in
between situations.
Oh, okay. What situation?
Nigga.
He said, nigga.
You want me to pause this or something?
Nigga. No, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, saying how like at the end of the year, I was just saying like shit, man. I hate the end of the year.
Yeah.
And that aspect of it.
Yeah. It's
I ain't been through this in over 10 years, nigga. God damn.
Hey man, look, listen, shit happens. Shit, I don't know. I don't have no words of encouragement and shit right now.
I got no words of encouragement.
I don't have it, man. Life comes at you fast, man. Just know that you good though. You in these streets and you good.
Oh yeah, I'm good right now. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You straight, man. Watch January come around. You won't be on the motherfucking block. You just gonna be like testers out this motherfucker, man. You gonna be out there. Nigga.
Yeah, I had a little cushion.
Yeah. Motherfucking testers out this bitch. Oh man, Norseman holiday party coming soon. None of you niggas is invited because it's gonna be short notice just for us friends and shit.
You ever get a chance to look at?
I did not. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What do they call it?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought a Christmas shopping
Christmas
online
party.
and I stopped to I stopped looking and I started Christmas shopping. I'm going to do that when we finish this recording. I'm going to look online and I'm going to find a spot and we're going to have the Nourishment Christmas party.
Was you set on that specific spot or?
I'm not set on that spot. If you, why you have a thought of something else?
No, I didn't. I was going to look.
Cool. All right. Yeah, get the spot.
We don't have to really go into depth, but we're talking about the spot we talked about. That's like a corner, not too far from where I live.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think that'd be honestly, bro. I think that'd be a good spot. Like maybe talk to those guys and see if we can. I don't know if they charge like a table, but that'd be cool. I mean, I'd like to see. Honestly, man, it'd be nice if we could do the podcast from there. Maybe like get some people to come stop past and we could set it up and something like that.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I would love to.
I think it'd be dope, man. We could talk to them and I can. I want to say. Well, I'm probably not leaving the house tonight, so maybe
that's fine. You don't have to.
I could probably go
not leaving the house
actually, tonight. I think my brother might know them. I'm letting you know for sure.
Yeah, we read specifically about it after we finished recording, though. Yeah, did we talk about Wakanda already?
I feel like we did.
We did talk about it the last time we recorded. Sorry, guys, that we took that like 2 weeks.
No, it was a week.
That wasn't
because we
like
back from a week right after that week, so it was broke up. It wasn't like
sorry. Shit happens in life or whatever, man. You got to take time to make sure you're probably ready to come back, whatever the case may be and shit, man. You know.
Sure.
That's all I got to share with that. But yeah, we spoke about that and shit, or whatever the case may be, last time we recorded.
It was something else that was on TV. Peripheral. I think we spoke about that. I don't think y'all didn't watch it yet, though.
I don't know what the hell you talking about, my man.
Peripheral. It's on.
It's Amazon. I've seen that.
You said it's on TV. That shit ain't TV.
I've seen that.
Streaming.
I said Amazon.
I said this shit on TV. That shit on TV, nigga. That shit on Amazon. My bad. I didn't hear you. My bad. I apologize. My bad. I was like, what?
What you were saying, Desmond?
No, I was just saying I saw it. It's a good movie, man.
It's a movie?
I actually enjoyed it.
Bro. It's a series.
I call, what's funny thing is I call everything a movie. Because like if it's really good, then I'll call it a movie. If it sucks, I'll probably call it a show.
What?
But it is a show. It's I know.
But no,
right? It's like one big ass movie to me.
When they premiered it, I thought it was a movie myself.
You thought it was a movie?
This movie come out, it's gonna be hard.
What's the name of that shit?
Peripheral.
Peripheral. All right.
Yeah. Lie. When you read the word how it's supposed to be enunciated, I feel like I be saying that shit wrong.
What is it? Is it suspense? What is it?
It's
fantasy, I would say. Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Suspense. It's a little bit of everything, and it's not like as soon as you think you catching on to what's going on, sometimes they throw a little plot twist in the joint.
It takes place in the future, right?
Yeah. So it's like I don't want to so the main character, she kind of like transitions between present time and going into the future. But it's a pretty dope show.
Oh, see, I didn't know she was going into the future. I thought she was like jacking in.
I beg your pardon?
Kind of similar to that.
Jacking in, which is, she could be jacking off, but she was definitely jacking in.
Okay.
Right. It's in the concept of what you're saying. Yeah. So when she put the little headset thing on, it's transferring her mental state to something that's in that future timeline or whatever the case may be. So they build like these droids or these robot type bodies or whatever, and then when you jack, you would be in that time frame, which is interesting.
Sounds interesting.
And then like when you watch the show, they break it down a little bit more detailed of what the time traveling shit is. Like they call them stubs and shit like that. So it's an interesting show. I think they need to hurry put season 2 back out because I don't like the way it ended. That fucking cliffhanger. I hate when you don't really get a conclusion to the last.
Well, when did the show come out then?
The beginning of last month. It's like 8 episodes.
Oh, nigga, you ain't getting that show until sometime next year around this time.
I know, but it was good though. They're like hour episodes, and I haven't wrapped up Lord of the Rings yet because I started watching Peripheral.
Lord of the Rings is pretty dope.
We're getting back into our nerd.
I'm a big Lord of the Rings nerd, so a lot of people, the true nerds, weren't happy with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get to the end. I'm still like in the middle.
I ain't know they had a goddamn show.
Yeah, I we were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember talking about that shit on here.
Yeah, they started a series on. It's like a prequel to Lord of the Rings.
What is it called?
The Rings of Power.
What channel? Does it come on a channel or is it streaming?
It's phenomenal, bro.
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah, each episode is a fucking movie too. Amazon is killing this shit with their production.
I think Amazon and Apple.
Apple's got some
Apple shit is amazing.
Yeah,
they got some good shit on there, or whatever.
I haven't. So you said Apple shit is amazing.
Yeah, they got some dope shit on there.
Like what? Like they take way too long to update their movies, man. Like I'm still waiting on the not the Wolf one. They just did that one like last year, but like the one with the chick. It takes place in the future or some shit. Like they're taking way too long for that shit to come back out. I forget the name.
You mean the TV show? I was so fucking lost, man. Then they said the movie. Like, why the movie gonna come back out?
Not the TV show. I call everything a fucking movie.
Yeah. I just forgot
Kelvin?
that shit, man.
Which one?
Which one, man?
It takes place in the future.
You talking about
I can't think of it. It's like a little girl or something like that on Apple. Apple streaming platform.
God damn it! I was watching it. You talking like the shit, like the Star Wars kind of theme, like in space?
Yeah, but like it came on like 2 years ago. And they never dropped a new fucking episode,
bro. Because I was telling y'all to watch that. Jordan, I think you watched it, didn't you?
What's the name of it?
Hold up, y'all. I gotta find it because
I need to know the name of it.
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Hold on, I got shit. We'll talk some.
Because I haven't been watching. I haven't been watching anything. To be honest with you.
Our guys watch Blackbird on Apple TV.
I don't know what that is, my brother.
Nah, I thought about it and I was like, nah.
Haven't seen.
Blackbird, Apple TV.
I just been watching nothing. I've been trying to keep catch up with. No, I'm lying. I haven't been watching anything. I've ended The Walking Dead. I finished that shit.
That's your shit.
Cause you know it's over with now. Like the series finale that came on, I did that, and like I said in the beginning of the show, I was watching Yellowstone. The new season started not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, or whatever. So I've been watching the shit I have on my hard drive of that. So that's all I've been doing. I ain't been watching nothing new, man.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I'm lying. I had watching it. That's a show that I was watching.
Shout out to Kevin Costner. You know, the white people in Montana.
If you build it, they will come.
Motherfucking Beth be getting ruthless on motherfucking Yellowstone. Motherfucking sneakers about to fall. What the fuck going on? But yeah, that's my shit right there. Yellowstone, my shit. And now they keep coming up with like these prequels to Yellowstone and shit. What is it, 1886 at first? And now that's a prequel to Yellowstone. And now there's 19 something that's coming out, 1920 something. I forgot what it is.
Wait. So Yellowstone has a prequel, which is 18, whatever it is.
1886, I believe.
Really? I'm going to watch those Yellowstone. Okay.
And then
I had to watch 1880, whatever, and then watch Yellowstone. So what is Yellowstone about again?
It's about Kevin Costner. He owns a ranch out there in Montana, and these different entities are trying to take over his ranch because they're trying to bring like tourism or whatever the case may be to Montana. But Kevin Costner and his family and like some of the Native Americans and things of that nature, they want to keep Montana how it is. Like they wanted all of the natural resources and everything. They don't want any no outsiders and shit like that. But when that show first started, it started pretty slow. I ain't going to hold you. Like it took me a while to, like I had to come back to it a couple of times. But when that shit got rolling, that shit got rolling. Like god damn. So yeah, shout out to Kevin Cousin and the other nigga that's in there. His right hand man and shit. He was the bad guy in fucking Too Fast, Too Furious and shit. I forgot that nigga name. That nigga went from playing a motherfucking Spanish nigga to motherfucking a redneck out here in fucking Montana. I thought that was crazy. But solid ass TV show. Love it. Yellowstone, Sundays, Paramount, pay me. Because it comes on Paramount or whatever. And I just gave you a fucking, you know.
Is that where it comes on?
Yeah, come on Paramount.
Wait, so 1886 I thought came on Amazon. Netflix or Amazon.
You can watch it on both, but it also comes on Paramount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All these fucking streaming services. That's how they get you. Like, honestly, bro, the best thing is have like one or two, and like run this season up with one of them bitches.
Yep.
And then when you're done, like, all right, let me cancel this and go to HBO.
And let me go to this one.
Run that shit up to HBO and then go back. That's the best way to do it, bro. Like, that's how you really take advantage of a la carte. Because if not, you're gonna look and you have like paying $200 in streaming service.
You're like, goddamn, I need cable.
Right.
I need cable back. Yeah. What the fuck? Like, man, I'm out here just blowing a bag on this shit. This shit look crazy to me, man. So yeah, man, that's all I've been watching and shit on fucking Yellowstone. And that's an hour and some change of clip. The first episode was, they said it was 2 hours. It wasn't fucking 2 hours. It was the first episode and it was the second episode or whatever the case may be. But you know, them shit's hard. Is this nigga Kelvin talking to us or he just talking to somebody else and we on mute?
Yeah, I had muted y'all.
All right. It's cool. But yeah, that's it. I was sharing my shows and shit.
I heard. I was listening to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were talking about 18 joint then.
Yeah.
Have a Costner show. What's that shit called?
I think last time we talked about this too. Moon Knight. You guys watched Moon Knight yet?
Yes.
The Muslim nigga. No, I ain't see that joint.
Yeah, the Muslim nigga.
Yeah, I watched that joint. That was actually good too.
The shit on Disney Plus, right?
It's Plus. That shit good as a bitch.
No,
I'm mad at neither. That joint, it's another one. I
think I asked you this. Did you watch Miss Marvel?
No, I have not watched that one yet.
Yeah.
You watched that one?
No.
I watched.
I think I told you I started watching shit after Loki. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. This shit boring.
Yeah, Loki shit hard. Loki shit hard.
After that, I was like, why? Well, I'm not watching She-Hulk. This shit look corny. I'm not watching motherfucking
She-Hulk. She-Hulk corny, because I was wondering if She-Hulk was
that shit look extra corny, bro.
She-Hulk it's not like She-Hulk is like comic book like it's not like in a serious vein how like Loki was.
Yeah. She-Hulk attorney at law. I'm like, nigga, stop it. Like
hers is
like Birdman. It's like Harvey. Was it Harvey?
Yeah, man. Motherfucking yeah, Birdman. It's like that shit corny, man, because it's like, is she always green in the episode?
No, she goes between herself and
because every time you seen like a preview or whatever that shit, she was fucking green and sitting in the office. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. Fucking Lou Ferrigno has body. I don't see that shit, man.
And
that's the thing, like for her to be a fucking She-Hulk, she's not even that big. She just got taller.
No, a little bigger.
She wasn't like, yo, she about to fuck something up bigger, but I was like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the Incredible Hulk was fucking huge.
She wasn't as physically imposing looking, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm still not going to try to fight her, but
they gave her a little bit different abilities.
Yeah,
not
in the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I'm not.
But she's a little bit. She had a little bit different abilities than Bruce. That's how. So her becoming She-Hulk is how he actually got to, I think, hail arm or whatever because of her blood.
How the fuck did she? I'm going to watch it now, but you can still tell me how the fuck did she become She-Hulk? Like I know how the fuck Bruce Banner became Incredible Hulk or whatever, but how she becomes.
You know, Bruce blood is kind of like
kissing cousin.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic or whatever because of what happened when he was in the lab and shit.
Something popped up in the road when she was driving, and like shooting at him when they drove off. So, Bruce was bleeding after they crashed, but Bruce been doing something not to change right into the Hulk or something, trying to help him, but he kept trying to tell her like, no, don't touch me.
Don't touch the blood.
Yeah, don't get away from me or whatever. And because she was bleeding too. I guess his blood might have gotten to her blood or something.
Oh shit, transfusion by mistake.
Yeah, and since her gene closely related to Bruce's, that's why she how he is, because of their genetics. But her genetics is a little bit different than his, and it gives her ability to do something different than what Bruce's does or some shit.
What she do different, Did you watch the show?
Yeah, I think it was how she. I didn't get the. I think I watched all of them, but I think it's how she heals herself is different than how Bruce.
Oh, okay.
So, talking about her blood, he found a cure for his when he and fucked the shit up. He found a way because of her.
So how the hell did she realize she was the Hulk? Did she get angry?
Something happened and she blacked out and turned into the Hulk. And Bruce happened to hold up. When that happened, Bruce took her to his island or some shit.
Oh, and that's when he taught her how to to contain it and shit like that. Okay, I seen that commercial or whatever the case may be. I was
she's actually better at controlling it than Bruce was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Bruce, I was like, man, what the fuck?
Like, it took me 4 days.
Yeah. Speaking of that Incredible Hulk, I just seen the one because I think that shit is on HBO Max now and shit. The Incredible Hulk with Ed Norton.
Yes.
Watching that one made me really realize, I was like, I wish she would have just fucking played the Incredible Hulk.
Yo, he was the best Bruce Banner.
Yeah, no disrespect to fucking Mark. What's his name? Mark Ruffalo. Whatever the fuck that dude name.
All disrespect. Fuck that.
All right,
Mark
cool. He didn't do a bad job, but
Edwin had that bitch.
Yeah, Ed Norton killing that shit, man. I was like, damn, this is a good ass movie.
It was a real Incredible Hulk, man.
Oh man, I wish he could have did that shit, man. That shit was dope, man. That's just like in Iron Man, right? When Captain Rhodes and shit, my man Don Cheadle played him and shit, right? Would you have preferred to see Don Cheadle or motherfucker who's the first person that played him?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, who you preferred to see?
So initially,
you was like, you felt the same way, like what the fuck it turns out back in here, but acting wise.
But when you see how when they incorporate all the Avengers, I think Don it's in that vein because Don Cheadle does great when he's playing off a bunch of random people because Ocean's 11 favorite. He was like my favorite character.
That's my shit right there. Yeah. At first I was like, Don Cheadle, how the fuck you go from this light skinned dude to
I said, the fuck?
And I remember Iron Man the cartoon and shit when we was kids and shit, right? The cartoon nigga was light skinned. That's what I was like, all right. It made sense that Terrence Howard was picked to be this guy and shit. Tony Stark's homeboy was light skinned in that cartoon. And he was a black light skinned dude.
Yeah, the cartoon was my shit too, though.
Yeah, I used to love that fucking cartoon, man.
Marvel had a gang of shit on TV.
They had a whole lot of shit, bro, back in the day, man. Yo, I can't wait for fucking X-Men to fucking come back, bro, like the right way.
Yeah,
they hopefully, right? They you know what? They
the right
Marvel
way
was the first one that technically Batman, DC started off first, but Marvel was the one that kind of took the thing and kind of ran with it. And I hope they at that point in time they didn't do justice for X-Men. They did the best they could do. We're talking about like at this point in time, X-Men's like what 12 years old or some weird shit, probably older than that. But
X-Men was done by Fox though.
Yeah,
big facts. Yeah, that's true.
One of the X-Men comes back, I believe, this year, 2023, under the the whole Marvel type of
Marvel.
The MCU or whatever. I think it's called X-Men 93 or whatever.
Yeah.
They showed all of the posters of what's coming out this year and shit for Marvel. So it's Marvel, Marvel 20.
What?
I think Deadpool is going to be
that come out in 2024.
I think God damn.
Mm-hmm.
I think Deadpool is going to be the reset X-Men.
You say God damn.
Yeah, I thought she was coming out next year.
Man, you'd have thought they was the way he had fucking started promoting and shit. No, that shit don't come out until fucking 2024.
So
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he started promoting that shit and everything because he got Wolverine to put I'm sorry, I called the nigga Wolverine. He got Jack What's that
Jack.
nigga last name? Jack.
Jack
Whatever the
Human.
fuck.
The nigga named
Jack
Hugh
Human.
Jack Human. Whatever the fuck that nigga name is. He back playing Wolverine and shit. He was like, "Hey Jack, can you do me a favor and come back and play Wolverine?" He said, "Yeah, sure." He was like, "I know how you." And then Ryan Reynolds was like, "I know what you're thinking. Wolverine's dead, but let's tell you how he came back to life." And then they started, you see, bleeping everything.
And he's like,
And
I ain't gonna lie, he brings the dark comedy that I love to Marvel, yo. Like
that
he's a
nigga
true Deadpool. Like I'm not gonna lie,
that nigga was
he's
born to play Deadpool, bro. God damn, he's born.
He
to
was,
play that
man.
nigga,
Like I'm gonna tell you what, bro. In that Wolverine movie, when he played
he was dead.
He was but
he was in the
what was his name when he was in that one? It was Project something.
X.
Yeah.
Oh,
Project X.
Yeah.
When he became Project X here and all that. And the
Mhm.
beginning when he played himself, I forget his original name was Assassin. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That motherfucker used to play Deadpool. Right? I swear, right to the day, I was like, yo, that's Deadpool. Like that's
and that was
supposed
before
to be
Ryan
Deadpool,
Reynolds
Project
became
X.
Ryan Reynolds. Yep. Because he was fairly new and shit. I ain't say shit to you, Siri.
Right.
He was fairly new to like not the acting, but like to his stardom, essentially and shit. That nigga wasn't he in DC first? That nigga played the Green.
He was the Green Lantern.
He played the Green Lantern.
Killed himself in when he was time traveling. He killed himself in the movie.
That movie was dumb as shit, man. Yo, DC been behind on films for yo.
Well, hold up now. Hold on. I do want to say this really quick.
Go ahead. I'm listening to my brother. No, it's
I have to say that I think DC is on their way back. They are stealing a shit ton of ideas from Marvel, and it's working for them. Kind of hating on them, but I respect it at the same time. That last movie I watched, Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam
was not bad at all. That was probably one of the best, other than probably I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I actually liked Aquaman. It was okay. I feel like Black Adam was better than Aquaman, and I feel like DC's getting better with a lot of their comics they're coming out with. So shout out to DC, man. And I ain't talking about Washington DC.
No, so Black Adam had actually flopped. Did you see the news of that?
Yeah, that's probably because
really.
Yeah, it flopped and shit. They said
why?
In Variety or whatever, the studio, it cost $195 million to make the film, right? And they needed to make like across the world, I think they needed to make, was it I forgot how much it was. Was it 900 million? They needed to gross a certain amount of money, and they didn't. They wasn't even close to that number. So it's like, all right, after we done paid all this shit, we paid all the stars and shit, and we butt naked out here. Like we didn't make any money. So like, and also like people that seen the movie, they liked it, but the critics didn't like that movie or whatever. But fuck the critics. It's about us and shit, right?
Yeah,
so,
fuck the movie was.
Yeah, like I still haven't seen it or whatever, but I think you can like see it on demand now and shit. So I might take.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think it got railroad because nigga they had a clear copy on the Fire Stick. Like that shit was still in the
I also think that people.
That's probably why and shit. Yo.
I also think people just don't like DC like.
And then people probably don't like DC products.
Yeah, they just don't like DC, man. And to be honest with you, it's because of like I guess the bad taste that DC like their older films that left in people's mouths.
Yeah, because
I mean?
I love their animation movies are way better than their live action.
Like they stream well, or whatever the case may be. But going to the box office, they're not seeing that shit, man, for some strange reason. Like
if it's not Batman, that's Batman.
You hit it right on the fucking head, because that's what I was about to say. If it ain't Batman, they ain't seeing that shit, man.
It feel like Batman not a part of DC when he dropped a solo.
It don't feel like that
right?
a part of DC.
It does. Like you forget Batman, and then like when they put him a part of like the DC universe, they put Ben Affleck whack ass. It's like that's not Batman. Like they like change it up and shit. Like the single movie Batman versus like the Justice League Batman is never the same Batman. It's like it seemed like even like the new Batman movie that came out. That Batman seems much darker. I can't imagine him running around, as Justice League. That's a whole different Batman.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the newer Batman, I wasn't really a fan.
What the
I liked it.
the one with the nigga had I guess he was supposed to just be starting out or whatever. The nigga from
Yeah,
them
hated the.
fucking Teen Wolves type movies, whatever the fuck they call.
I'm like, yeah, to the T Wolves, you're funny as shit. That nigga Bruce Wayne has that fucking.
Thank you. Oh yeah, he was trash. He was
Yeah.
he was cool as Batman, but he was trash as Bruce Wayne.
Batman,
You said
right?
that shit before. You said that shit before.
And you get Bruce Wayne wrong.
I didn't understand what you were
They
saying
didn't get
until I
him
seen the
wrong.
movie.
He's a
That
different type of. He's a different Batman. He's not the same Batman.
He's not the same Bruce Wayne. No, he cool as
Right.
Batman.
I'm sorry.
He's cool as Batman.
He cool
Bruce
as
Wayne-
Batman.
He wasn't the same Bruce Wayne, shall I say? He wasn't the Bruce Wayne. Like this is a different because like there's different universes in DC, right?
Right.
He's
Yeah.
right. He's an emo. He's an emo Batman. There's
Okay.
an emo version.
So now they're doing the emo version of him.
He seemed
Right.
more
And that's
like
what,
Okay.
he's
I could
more
get
like
with
the
that.
Wayne version of Batman when Bruce Wayne and his wife got killed.
Right.
He don't seem
Right.
like Bruce Wayne because Thomas Wayne was going off his rockers like, and he was shooting shit for real. That's the only thing he didn't do like Thomas Wayne was kill people.
And that Batman movie was long as shit for no fucking reason.
It definitely was long as shit.
Like,
I thought it was
long
really
for no
good,
reason.
bro.
Like,
I
why
thought it was
the movie
real.
so-
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably one of my favorite Batmans. That doesn't include the Joker in it. One of my favorite Batman movies, honestly.
Yeah.
super long.
He
bro.
was. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like for the most part, we like I said, it's a different Batman. So this is that emo Batman. Like oh my god, my life is like shit, and moping around, but still.
Oh, I'm a billionaire. And
detective work
nothing
type
really
of Batman.
matters.
Right? Yeah, I'm a billionaire, but my life is still hard. Kind of sort of like that's this Batman that delivered. I thought he did a really good job with it. I'm sorry, not Batman, Bruce Wayne. When I say Batman, I mean the character as a
I understand
whole.
what
Bruce
you're
Wayne.
saying, yeah. But that nigga stink that as fucking Bruce Wayne. I didn't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't the Bruce
He was walking
Wayne.
around with shitty suits on. He wasn't
Yeah,
talking
man.
good.
I can't blame that on the actor. I gotta
Yeah.
blame that on the damn
Yeah,
director's.
yeah. He wasn't talking to the hoes. He wasn't doing nothing, man. I was like, ugh.
Bruh, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell y'all.
ugh.
It's a different Batman.
Fucking
It's not the
Catwoman trying to
Batman
throw
that
some
that's
cat.
gonna sleep, or Bruce Wayne that's gonna sleep with a bunch of bad bitches on Michelle Pfeiffer. Nah, this is like the kind of
This ain't your Michael
really
Keaton
at the women
/ Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
No, this ain't just
Bruce
this is
Wayne.
not that. This is not that. This is like the
Those two
geeky
niggas.
younger version Batman that really hasn't really fell into himself or found himself yet. You know what I mean? To be like the stunning, charming Batman. He's still inside of his house, like, torturing himself about what happened to his parents type shit. Like, Seriously, that's
Oh,
the
man.
version.
Oh, not that.
It happened when you was 10.
So that we gonna like to stay on topic with the comic books and shit, right? Did you see that we're going back to Marvel? Did you see that the show for the Punisher is coming back?
Oh shit, fuck no. But
Yeah.
god damn,
They bringing that shit back, and my nigga John Bernthal is going to reprise his role and shit as the
that's
Punisher.
probably why I'm waiting, because he had a couple jobs he had to do.
Yeah, he
Wait. So I've never seen the show at all, actually.
Really?
I've never seen yeah, never.
I don't even know if it's on Netflix anymore.
I would say,
I
was
think-
it was
It was on Netflix, but I think Disney wanted all these shit because they was about to start their streaming
Yeah.
service. That's why they ended all the shows.
that work?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Is Disney gonna put that dark ass shit on their damn platform?
I think so.
Punisher.
Yeah, and Daredevil is coming back as well.
Oh, okay. So is
Yeah.
Punisher back on Disney, or is it coming back on?
It's gonna be on Disney. Disney they taking their shit back in blood.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, man. Because I think the dude John Bernthal right now, he's playing American Gigolo on Showtime and shit.
Dang, this nigga went from HBO series.
Mm-hmm.
That big-
That was a limited series. I think this is like an actual real series that he's doing on Showtime and shit. But
So here's the question. So
Go for
is it going to be on Netflix now? 'Cause I thought Daredevil and Punisher were Netflix movies. I mean, then they're going to show it on Disney.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
it was Daredevil, Punisher, Luke
The
Cage,
country nigga.
Jessica Jones,
not Quan Chi, the
Not
Death
Quan Chi.
the Iron Fist. That
Iron
that
Fist.
show was fucking cheeks. Oh my god, that show was
Yeah, it
so
was
fucking
ass.
bad, bro. Straight
Should not bring
ass
that shit
cheeks,
back. That
bro.
was horrible.
Don't bring that one
And
back, my
Jessica,
nigga.
whatever her fucking name was, like
Fuck
that shit was
that
ass.
one. That one was fucking straight cheeks, bro. Fuck out of here. That bullshit. Fugazi, nigga. Don't bring that one back.
Only Daredevil and
Daredevil
Punisher.
and Punisher, you could bring that back. Luke Cage, that shit was kind of
Luke
corny.
Cage's ass.
That nigga was corny as shit, man. That nigga
It was
said,
whack.
I'm Luke Cage, whatever the fuck he did on one of those episodes. I was like, oh, this nigga corny as shit. They got this big black ass nigga.
Super fucking corny, like, they don't have like, honestly, like the coolest black superhero they ever projected was Black Panther. Like,
Black Panther.
The rest of them ass. Like,
Black Panther is the coolest black superhero there's ever been.
Right. West Side's Blade was cool, yeah.
Nah, Black Panther was cooler than Blade, man.
Yeah, all right, Blade.
I fucks with Blade, but Black Panther, man, created a fucking cultural, like,
Black Panther is definitely cheating it because he took like a whole goddamn nation. So, like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. Yeah. I fucks with Blade though. Like, I'm not. You'll never. I'm not going to debate you on Blade.
We just saying cool characters.
Oh yeah, those two, 1A and 1B.
Yeah, I was talking about cool.
Yeah, those two niggas. That nigga Wesley Snipes came in.
This new superhero wave.
Yeah, I don't know when the new Blade come out. I think it come out in 2024.
No,
who's playing Blade, bro?
Remember we had this conversation. This nigga from Moonlight and shit.
Ain't that nigga kind of old to be playing Blade himself? Yo?
Nigga Wesley Snipes is old to be playing Blade.
I don't know about the fighting.
No. I agree with you. That nigga Danny West is like Blade.
I don't know about the fighting scenes, but he did. He looked cool as the character though when they were showing the previews.
Yeah, but because I seen the pictures of him and shit like that. I think it come out in 2023. He looked good. He looked good as
because the nigga that playing
what the hell is his name? He was in the Green Book and everything.
Yeah, something Mahal. I can't say.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. Though,
he's a good hell of an actor. Hell of an actor.
But what's it? Kit Harington? Kit Harington? The nigga that playing
Kit Harington, you should have. That name sounds familiar though. Kit Harington.
Kit Harington is shit. Kit Kincaid. That's the nigga from fucking Bowfinger. The nigga from Bowfinger.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like that sounds familiar.
I was like, what? Kincaid.
That's Jon Snow.
And Jon Snow.
No, Kit Harington is the nigga who played Jon
Snow.
I was about to say Jon Snow. We talking about motherfucking. No, we listening. I'm like, but
Kit Harington is the nigga that played Jon Snow.
I was about to say, how the fuck we get the goddamn fucking
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
No, but Kit Harington is.
Blade,
oh my god,
his character from Marvel is going to be in Blade, the Blade movie.
Oh, something Night.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Blade movie. He gonna make his So he made his debut in the. What's the movie with the? Yeah, he made his debut in Eternals, but his actual going to show what he is in Blade, I think.
But I didn't think him and Blade had a run-in.
It's
he not killed vampires. He killed aliens. I thought, right?
I don't think he's beefing with Blade. Is he
going to be? Is he going to be? I'm sorry to cut you off. I forgot which Blade it was, and that white guy was running down on Blade. Is he going to be beefing with Blade? Or going to be on Blade's team?
I think Blade might have the sword that he needs to become his character.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought in the original Blade or whatever, the white guy that was trying to run down on Blade and shit.
Oh no! I think they're going to probably be partners or friends or whatever. But I think Blade has something because Blade. I guess Blade might have Blade be a little older than what he actually is. Blade got this history from vampires and shit.
That nigga like 1,000 years old or some shit like that, ain't it?
So
I forgot how old that nigga is.
I think
fucking Daywalker.
Kate Harington's character is going to discover his lineage or some shit, and Blade's going to probably walk.
Call nigga Kate Harington.
They'll call that nigga Kit.
I said Kit Harington.
Oh, you said it sounded like you said Kate the last time though.
I was like
right?
Kate.
I thought you said his name was Kit, nigga. Motherfucking Kate. That nigga named Kate now. We call him nigga.
Yeah, but why would the Black Knight? Like, why would the Black Knight be a part of? Like, I got to figure out why he would be on Blade though.
But I mean,
he's looking for the ebony blade. I don't know.
I think he's looking. I think Blade has the ebony blade or some shit.
Why would Blade have the ebony blade?
That's figure out. Okay. But like the ebony blade might have been held by vampires, and the blade might have killed the nigga and took his shit. And because the vampires be keeping that damn history and shit, so Blade might know what it is.
So my man definitely had to like do some motherfucking kung fu classes and shit like that to do this part, because people, I think everybody knows this now, but you know how lethal motherfucking Wesley Snipes is in real life with his studying of different styles and shit in martial arts. Yeah, so I know he had to. You think he probably sat down with Wesley Snipes and got some like direction and shit? That's what I would have done if the nigga would have hired me. I'm like, let me go sit down and like, how did you tap into this shit? I want to do my own type of thing, but I also want to know like, how did you tap into this shit? Because Wesley Snipes played the shit out of that movie.
And I don't know if they have communicated, but I think they asked Wesley about it, and Wesley was like, "No, I think he'd do a good job."
Yeah, he did say that. He said he thought he would kill it or whatever.
They picked the perfect person to replace him if he can't do the role.
Yeah, like
he definitely had to take some kung fu classes, like Jordan said, because if you think about it, like in Blade, Wesley barely talked. I mean, like it was like the first Blade, he barely said anything. Second Blade started talking when he talked the most of the third Blade, right?
He did.
But the first Blade, he was just kicking niggas' asses. And I mean, he was like, he had the choreograph back. So I don't know.
Did you know that Jamie Foxx is going to be playing Spawn?
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? The guy I swear to God, the guy had the script for Spawn or whatever, and they thought that they was going to throw it away or whatever. They revived it or whatever, and they talking about starting to film Spawn as well because Jamie Foxx been attached to it. They said for the past 12 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
You go Michael John White, Jamie Foxx, ain't that a bitch?
I mean, he definitely do better than John White, but I don't know how much better. Like, I like him, man. Like,
is the original creator of it gonna be a part of it again? Or
I forgot the name of the damn director and the writer and shit, but I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
He's in there with Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. That name sounds familiar.
Pretty good actor.
That's Arrow. Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye and shit. Yeah, fucking Avenger out this bitch. Yeah,
I can't. I don't know if I can take this shit serious, yo, bro. If I say Jamie, like, I can't. I can't hear that shit, yo.
Why you can't take Jamie Foxx serious? Why not?
Like, not for this movie. Like, we're talking about, like, I don't know if y'all ever, like, if y'all big fans of Spawn or if y'all watch the episode, but like, Spawn is a very dark comic. I had like, I've collected a bunch of, I'm talking. I think they were like molestation of children. It's really crazy. Like, you got to go deep and dark with Spawn. I don't feel like he has, I don't know. I feel he has what it takes to be that dark. Like, Michael John White tried it, and he wasn't like, he's just like that. His act wasn't what it needed to be. We're talking about like a fantasy. Like, he has to be in like this position of this demon that's completely dark, that's looking for his family back. And we're not even talking about comedy. We're talking about like just action packed. Like, even when he played the Project Power, I like that movie. It was a really good movie, right? But like, it was still some comedy in there, and it worked for him.
Yeah. Did you watch Day Shift? I was gonna say Day Shift. I like that one.
I like that movie, but there was comedy in it, and it was like, I just can't see Jamie Foxx taking on an action film as a serious character, as a war hero who lost his life and gave his soul up to see his wife, and now he works for the devil. Like, I'm got him doing it. I mean, I'm here for it, but
Yeah, then my man gonna be playing Spawn.
Simmons.
He be playing.
I guess
Spawn.
Jeremy Renner is gonna play the friend that killed him.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Who played the guy in the original movie with Michael John White? Goddamn, he plays in some terrible movies, Michael John White. Everything is straight to goddamn Netflix.
Yeah, Michael John White is he's like, when it comes like that, like I would hire him to do like some to do the choreograph and fighting.
Yeah.
I would hire him like some ideas as far as an action. Or even like, but like, he's not a really good actor. Like, he's not to be like just kick and punch, nigga. Just kick and punch. That's all you do is kick and punch.
Oh my God, you actually
and make some like karate noises and shit. And like that's it for John White. Like, he's an actor, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
Dynamite was so good because it was so terrible.
Yeah,
and that's why we love it. It was so terrible till it was good. It was so good it was terrible. Like one way or other,
If you ask, you right, man. You ask that nigga to do like anything outside of fighting, it's like, oh God, this shit about to be terrible.
Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, he should come out with a movie or a show about him being serious. Yeah, but it's a comedy, and I swear to God, I think you'll like, because you can't take Michael John White serious. Like,
you can't, man.
Like, what was the name of that one movie he did, like the karate movie, bro? Oh my God, that shit was so hilarious, bro.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I forget the
God.
name of the movie, bro. But that shit was so hilarious. Bro. I was like, yo, this shit cannot, like, these niggas really, like, are they being serious or they meant for this to be a
Oh
joke?
man, I seen some shit on Netflix. Like he was supposed to be like owning like a nightclub with his brother, and some niggas came in there to try to fight him, and he kicked everybody's ass. And he went back to going and drink wine and shit, and was talking to his brother. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching, man? Like who? Like,
Yo, funny as fuck, bro.
yeah.
You're like, oh man. And then Black Dynamite, he barely said that much. So
No,
that was
yeah, he
perfect,
didn't talk
man.
that much.
Like, he can't even talk. Don't talk. Don't say shit, nigga.
Don't say
Just
shit,
kick it,
man.
punch.
Just kick a punch,
Kick a
and then
punch.
we'll give you a funny thing to say here and there, nigga. You can't fuck this up. We ain't gonna let you fuck this one up. Dynamite. Yeah, man. Shout out to Michael John White though. That nigga been around for a while. And just been stinking up for a while and shit.
Yeah, that nigga do stink. Nigga
Yeah,
smell like do.
That nigga's cheeks, man. What else is what else is going on and shit? Y'all niggas listen to Metro Boomin's album?
I have not.
Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga.
I like the fact that he left some instrumentals on there so I could rap on it and shit.
Yeah,
like
that shit hard, my G. That shit is hard.
I haven't given it the good old sit down and listen yet. I did a glance through. I'm gonna give it a listen in the gym tomorrow, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's where you gotta listen to it at. You listen to that shit in the gym. Pussy 21. And like one thing 21 Savage is going to do, he's going to call you a pussy and he's going to say it's on God.
On God.
God. Pussy. But yeah, that Metro Boomin is hard. Anything else came out? I don't think so.
That's it, really. But I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow.
It hasn't too much music came out.
Check it out tomorrow.
Yeah. Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga.
We see that weird shit like 21 Savage and Drake. I don't know what they got going on.
21. You do something for me. 21.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, pause, Drake. Don't put me that song, bro.
Write a letter to my pussy ex to me. 21.
Actually, I did like 21 Savage verse.
21 Savage, nigga. 21 Savage, he killed that shit.
Drake was being weird, yo.
I don't mind that album. That album is actually like, if you like in the gym, there's certain songs on that album. You put that shit on and you just gonna go. Like when that nigga like Drake Middle of the Ocean, that's a good one. What's the joint with Travis Scott? 21 Savage, Drake on that shit. That shit hard. There's certain songs on there is like, all right, I'll let that shit go. It's not a bad album. Like it's not like it's not reinventing the wheel or anything like that, but it's a pretty solid album. That's all I'll be looking for these days. Just give me something solid. I know you niggas is not out here trying to create Reasonable Doubt or It Was Written. I mean, not It Was Written. What was his first album? Illmatic. Niggas ain't trying to get rich or die trying and shit. These niggas are just trying to rap and shit.
These niggas just trying to get rich.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. These niggas don't care about rap music no more. They don't care about hip hop. It's like, nigga, I'm dropping this album and I'm out.
Yeah, the culture's dead, bro. The culture's been dead.
Hip hop is wild now, man. Yeah, this shit.
It is extremely wild. I gracefully bow out of it.
Yeah,
I can't really me personally, I can't get with a lot of that shit anymore. Excuse me. I don't know. Shit is like, it's repetitive. No one's like pushing the envelope. No one's trying nothing different,
No.
And come on, like we can't put all of that shit on Kendrick Lamar. Like that nigga drop an album every 5 years, so he's not going to be able to uphold bullshit that all these niggas are putting out here in large quantities.
Yeah, man. Hip hop is
That's rough.
You say what, yo?
It's like you rough.
Hip hop is
no, real talk though, bro. Like seriously, like
hip hop is in a weird.
Think about it, right?
Now.
Yo, technology has ruined music, yo. I hate to say it because, like back in the day, like you know, what I mean, there was such a buffer when it came to doing music. Like you couldn't get on, like you know, what I mean, you couldn't put your shit on iTunes, like you know, what I mean, unless it got approved by a record company, right? And though I like the fact that buffer is no longer there, I kind of don't because now it's like, yo, bro, I don't know about y'all niggas, man, but I listen to so much music on a daily basis, and like I'm usually all around like different states, different countries. I'm listening to everything, man. And there's so much bullshit out there because anyone with an account with Apple and set up an account and their ASCAP could start pushing their music on Apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that means there's no buffer that's going to stop people from doing bullshit. Same like YouTube. So there's nothing to stop people from putting bullshit. So there's so much bullshit you got to filter and weave through. By the time you're weaving through this shit, I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to listen to music anymore. I'm too tired of like weaving through the bullshit, you know? Anyone could drop a song. Like if I want to do a song tomorrow, I can drop a song, put on there and start pushing it. And that just, it's oversaturating the game.
Yes.
You know, so I think technology is not even just rap music. I mean, R&B is kind of the same thing. Rap music, that's really it though, because everything else is still kind of cool. Like, you know, you don't have an oversaturation in dance hall at the moment,
no.
Or soca or calypso or not even reggaeton, surprisingly. But hip hop, R&B, like that shit's oversaturated, bro.
It's oversaturated, and no one's rapping about anything.
I think that's
right.
About the same exact shit. Ain't nobody rapping about.
And ain't nobody rap about it. And everybody's rich. Everybody's showing you what they got. And yeah, I don't know, man. It used to be like.
It used to be first.
Yeah, it used to be different. Yeah, and they were all brought to the forefront. It was like you had your backpack rap that was in the front. You had your gangster rap that was in the front. You had, different parts of hip hop that was in the front. Now it's like everything is fucking repetitive and everything is I don't know, man. Like it's dope rappers out there and shit that's probably not getting no push and shit. And I think it's mainly because of like everything goes on a goddamn playlist. And you got the payola for these playlists and shit like that. Now my artist is gonna be on the playlist or whatever the case may be. So it gets harder and harder to find like good new artists and shit because radio ain't breaking it no more. Radio ain't a thing no more, man. So
I mean, radio
even still this, bro. Like I heard that shit the other day and I was like, what the fuck am I listening?
You listen to the same 15 songs over and over again. That's what you listen to on the fucking radio, man. Radio is bad, man. Like
I don't listen to
I
don't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
No one does.
It's bad, man. But I tell you what, though, the one positive thing about, like, I guess you call it hip hop rap music. Well, not I guess, but the one positive thing is about it. Like, look at the renaissance of all these like women that's rapping now. Like, it's a gang of them.
I don't know how I feel about that either.
And they fucking winning. I'm happy that they're getting their proper shine. Like they like to be honest with you, they're like the main focal point of like hip hop now and shit. To be honest with you, like
which I can't really get behind, yo. I can't really get behind it, yo. I'll be honest with you.
Talk to me.
And I hate the fact that I'm gonna sound very sexist when it comes to this. But
shit.
Me personally, like for me, when it comes to rap music, I like it for the relatable and the music that at least the women I'm coming across. Unless we're talking about somebody like I can't think about Shorty's name. Y'all mention it all the time. Her name's not coming to my mind, but like some of these, women that are lyricists, right? When we're talking about these beers and these, I don't fucking know, these munches, or I don't fucking know their names. I'm sounding old as shit right now, right?
Yeah, you
because I don't fucking munches. Right? You know what I mean? But I listen to the but I've heard the music in past. My little brother, he plays all this shit, man. And like it's weird to me because one, the music's not relatable. Two, it's like, I don't really quite get it, but there's like maybe like 3 or 4. I mean, I'm over exaggerating. Different women out there rapping, and they're rapping with deep voices. And we're not like talking like Rod Digger like deep voices. It's something like they're trying to make their voice deep like this to show like, you know what I mean?
No, some of them they voice so goddamn deep because they out here smoking all these tobacco products and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit ain't sexy.
Voice husky as hell.
Yeah, boy, voice like you got there like I don't know, lady. One time I used to smoke cigarettes. Take it from me. One of those fucking cigarettes. I used to be beautiful, but now I sound like this bitch and I rap. You got motherfucking T-Pain fucking the machine coordinator. That shit sounds weird. And then a lot of them have like a bunch of makeup on, you know what I mean? Like back in the days we had like, you got Little Kim. Little Kim talked nasty. She did her thing, right? But she was the queen bee. She still carried herself slightly different. But then you had the other women who weren't necessarily rapping about the body parts. You had Rod Digger who was hitting you with lyrics. I mean, you had different women. You had LaChat, you know what I mean, who wasn't really talking about her body, you know what I mean, but talking about how niggas can eat a pussy and shit like that, you know. Nowadays, it just seems like they all on the same thing.
Sex.
Your niggas a month. Something. It's like, oh, my God.
It's always about sex, or they're going to...
I'm not going to lie. I like
they're
what
going to scam you out of their money or whatever the fuck it is. We scamming.
You know, she grab a pussy from the back.
It's kind of like what guys was doing the whole time. Like, it was always going to be about drugs. It's going to be about their jewelry, or the whole fucking same thing. That's just the women just took that shit and they flipped it for their their sex and whatever.
But their hustle, they be like shit because they be in relationships like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and the men was having relationships too.
Yeah.
So.
Though, like bitches were talking. Yeah, come on, how many times Little Kim talk about sucking a dick back in the day? You know what I mean? Like, you know,
plenty of times, all the time.
But like, you know what I mean? That's like they doing nothing different.
That was
they
her bag.
My pussy, this thing want to do this, bitch want, you know. I mean, like, only thing that was really different when Cardi B did WAP, because it was almost like Push It back in the day. Remember when Push It first came in the video? Like, oh my God, Push It. Oh my God, this is fucking so it was so what's the word? Vulgar. It was like Me So Horny, but not as bad as Me So Horny. It was a girl version. It was. I don't know if y'all remember that shit. Like,
nigga, I don't remember. That shit was the 80s, nigga. I don't fucking remember that.
So, you know, like, so when they come up with wet ass pussy, like, that was like, okay, that's fucking blatant. We know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
You know, though we've been here before, it was like, oh, it's an eye opener, right?
Yeah. Straight to the face.
What else?
Indie face.
Like, when they go like 3D WAP, HD WAP, 8K WAP.
Man,
like,
look, listen. Lil Kim's first album started off with a nigga jacking off in a movie theater. So,
right.
I mean, it's the same fucking thing, man.
That's what I'm saying. The bar is up there, you know. The bar is still there.
It's the same thing, man. It's the same fucking thing, man. Motherfucking Trina came on the track. She was introduced on a song called Nan, where she said, "You don't know the places I've been. Fuck 5, 6 best friends and spend all the grands when I can spend. Nigga, you don't know that." That's what I'm saying. Like, like it's the same thing.
That was hard.
I'm tired of niggas rapping about drugs. I'm tired of bitches rapping about their pussy.
So you saying from a standpoint of, since niggas been rapping about this shit for like maybe about 30, 40 years straight now.
Nigga,
that shit
bro,
now.
like when did we change? We still doing the same shit. Bitches talking about, yo, she don't fucking nigga for his Lexus and all this shit. Like, only thing changes the cars.
Yeah, now
the
it's Lamborghini, ain't the Lexus no more.
You know what I mean? It ain't just Gucci and Prada no more. Now it's
Bottega. Bottega.
Bottega. You know what I'm saying? That's the only that changes the brands, bro. But I'm willing to bet you the motherfuckers who own these brands are the same owners. They just didn't give them a new name. You know
what I mean? You just gotta find yourself an introspective rapper. That's all you gotta do. You gotta get yourself an introspective rapper. Well, you can do that too. You can do that as well.
What do you say?
I'd be in the car listening to podcasts. I don't listen to too much rap music anymore. Well, music in general, unless I'm in the gym. That's the only time I listen to music, to be honest with you, is I'm in the gym.
Yeah, that's the only time I listen to it.
Yeah, I'm in the car. I don't listen to fucking rap music no more.
So, I listen to a lot of cultural music lately. I've been into that. But I don't listen to a lot of rap music because it's just old,
music, man. But yeah, I was trying to be positive. You just shitted on me being positive for the women and shit, though. God damn, man. I was trying to show the women all these years of men just running that shit, and then the women now they finally getting they shine. You like, no, fuck that shit, man. Stop rapping about sucking dicks.
Here's my thing. All right, a prime example. Like, you just said they finally getting their shine.
They getting their shine, bro. It's been a while, man. Like, top rappers are all women now and shit, essentially. Which
is cool, right? That's just cool.
That shit dope.
Finally getting y'all doing the same shit the bitches was doing when y'all weren't getting y'all shine. And we remember them because they were better than y'all. And now, like, yo, there's a lot. Those are big shoes to fill. Yo, Trina, fucking, like, you know, like I said, LaChat, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, nigga, goddamn Rod Digger, MC Light, nigga. Like, these are big shoes for these women to fill, and they're not filling it. I'm just being honest. Well, they do it for one thing I can give to women, because women do support each other. And the reason why a lot of these women a lot of these women are really big is because I think there's a big support system with
That's because women are the biggest like consumers of music. They the ones that go out and buy shit and go to concerts and shit like that. Men don't necessarily be buying
Wait, that shit,
shit or whatever the case may be, or whatever. Like women listen to all this. They listen to cocaine rap from dudes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they the ones that like they listen to this shit. They consume it. They purchase it. That's what they do. Men don't necessarily buy shit or whatever the case may be. Like we don't keep this fucking rap shit afloat. We listen to this shit or whatever, but we don't be like supporting it how women support it. That's why they be so happy to see like when somebody that looks like them, not even necessarily look like them, because they be getting their fucking bodies done and shit like that. But a woman come out and they making it. Was that too much? I apologize.
Yeah, you was.
Nah, fuck that. Stand by your guns, man.
No, but they do like no. Everybody get their body done. You get yourself a record deal. You don't get your body done. Shout out to Glorilla for not doing that though. She said she's standing on that shit. The only thing she did was get teeth.
Who the fuck is Glorilla?
That's
fuck
nigga free nigga free and I'm
that's the chick that. Is that the little skinny chick, yo?
Yeah,
she like slim.
Yeah, pop
like,
shit something. She got the song with Cardi B. She said, I got condos in that bitch head. I was like, that's a bar right there. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't speak dog ho.
She had a deep voice too.
Cardi B smoked that song. That's verse of the year right there for me and shit. Cardi B smoked that shit.
Right. Offset wrote it.
Yo, you terrible, man. God damn, man. Hey, yo.
What, yo?
I say all that to say, man, that women, I'm proud of y'all and shit. That
I'm proud of y'all too.
That it took a while, but shit, y'all here, man. Y'all here. And I still don't think Doja Cat is a rapper, but I'll give her props as well.
No,
Doja Cat's
I'll give her props as well. I think she's just a pop artist. I don't think she's a rapper. Just because a motherfucker put some words together that rhyme don't mean you're a rapper. Hip hop is all about like the element of the song and shit like that. The boom bap shit is, you know what I'm saying? Some of this rap music we hate, but it still has elements of rap in it. You know what I mean? Like it has that drum kick. It has, you know, the flavor to it, whatever the case may be. Like, no, that shit ain't hip hop. It's not rap music. She's a pop star, and that's fine. She's blowing up as a pop star. Shout out to Doja Cat.
Fuck that.
If she was to put an album out with Alchemist and shit, then I'd be like, all right, you're a rapper.
That's not gonna happen.
No, Alchemist said you got some beats for her. Because the girl can rap though. I'll give her that. But just because you rapping on some shit from like the Taco Bell commercial, I forgot the name of that shit. But this ain't no motherfucking rap song. It's just a pop song. You just rapping. You know the Taco Bell commercial. Fucking Taco Bell.
Yo.
What you want? What you want?
Shout out to Doja Cat. But yeah, that's just like putting like Lizzo in the category of R&B. She doesn't make R&B. She's a pop artist.
Fair enough.
Yeah, don't mean her fucking music bad. It just means you making pop music.
Popular music, man.
Yeah, pop music, yeah.
Say
it again.
Chris Brown blends. He goes in between both pop music and R&B.
Yeah, you can hear it in his songs or whatever.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh no, that's a pop song.
Yeah, you get it. You like, if you know music, you can listen to some shit. I'm like, no, that's pop.
Right.
But yeah, but fuck music altogether though. I wanted to give everybody their props, but at the same time, nigga, I'm a Grinch when it comes to music now. Shit don't be good. Everything sounds the same, like Desmond said. All this shit sounds the same. Just different nigga doing it and this shit, and you put some auto-tune on it. Yeah. But shout out to Roddy Rich, Feed the Streets. That shit hard though. That shit went hard in the gym. That's my little nigga right there, Roddy Rich. What you say?
He got a song out? Was it called?
He got an album. Feed the Streets. I think it's part 3. I fuck with Roddy Rich. That nigga was on the Joe Budden podcast talking about like how he got signed and everything. It was a dope story. The nigga, he said he started rapping when he was like about 14 or whatever the case may be, and then Said he started running around with Nipsey and Meek Mill or whatever. And I forgot what song it was that popped for him. And he got signed or whatever. But Meek was behind bars. He talked about how he did this deal with Atlantic and shit like that. And Meek had went off. You remember when Meek was talking about how he didn't get no money for that deal or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Roddy Ricch was like, I ain't had nothing to do with that. Like he was going to sign regardless.
Right, but he just saying he don't have nothing to do with them not bringing him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not nothing he can control. But
like that's what he was saying. Like he was like, I don't think that problem was with me or whatever. So
yeah, that's not with him. Meek said it's not with him. Meek said
that shit was with Atlantic. Like I brought this guy up here and
right. Like y'all know I brought him around, did whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He dollars for y'all. And he like no type.
Yeah.
Fine.
Roddy Ricch said they treat him well up at Atlantic. Roddy Ricch.
He's the one.
Yeah, he's probably him and Cardi B probably the only 2 stars left on that label because I think Kodak Black was on there. He gone now. I think
so let him go.
Somebody gave him $30 million, and that nigga was out.
No, he left. They ain't dropping.
No, he left. Nigga, I forgot who the fuck it was. They gave him $30 million.
Shit, I can't be mad at that though. $30 million.
No. That nigga Roddy Ricch said, man, he make a phone call. They pulling up with the motherfucking truck. It don't matter. He said he could be anywhere in the world. They pulling up on him, whatever he want to do. You look at him. You're like, I can see it, nigga. You shining. That nigga had on all the chunky shit. Made niggas tuck their chains in his shit when he sat down. Like, I want to tuck my little shit in. God damn. Yeah. That little nigga only 24 years old, man. Keep shining, young man. That nigga only 24. That nigga been around that long. Only 20.
I thought he'd been like 28.
And that's what they were saying on there. They thought he was in his late 20s. That nigga in his mid 20s and shit. And then he talked about how his what's the name of that damn song? The box.
Singing back in
the box. About the coupe at the lot. Yeah, that song didn't pop until it got on TikTok. Once the kids and shit started TikTok and that shit, that's when the song finally popped, and that's when that album popped.
I was about to say, when I first heard it, I'm like, yo, this shit got a fucking catchy motherfucker. Yeah.
He said TikTok blew it up. He said somebody from the label had showed that shit to him, and he was like, all right, what the fuck that mean to me? That's when he went out and did the video and everything for it and shit. And then there you go now. Yeah, so they pull up the Brinks truck. That little nigga smart, man. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. He talk about all of the real estate that he owns and shit in his the hometown of Compton, and how he flipped that and shit. How he bought his house out in the he said he was living in Century City somewhere in LA, and then he bought his house out there and all types of shit, man. That nigga smart, man. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. Listen to his story made me like him even more. That wasn't an ad, by the way. I'm just saying I like that guy.
Damn seal. I'm gonna go crazy.
This nigga got the makeshift band-aid on and shit. Anything else you want to talk about before we leave this motherfucker, man?
Yeah, who y'all think gonna win between the Raiders and the Rams?
What are you doing? A sports betting ordeal right now or something, my nigga?
Yeah.
That nigga sports betting. He said, yeah. Exactly what I'm doing.
I made $300.
I don't know how to read none of that shit, man. Parlay this, parlay that. Like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. No, I had a mean ass parlay. And my little brother, he had a mean ass parlay. He didn't came up 700. I said, shit, I'm gonna start playing this shit. Niggas ain't
Cardinals gonna win that game, by the way.
I started off with $10, nigga, and I'm up 300.
You said who by 7?
I think Cardinals by 7. You can book that.
Who the fuck the Cardinals playing?
The Rams. The Rams ain't got no damn body. How you go from winning a fucking Super Bowl to looking like this, so smelly? They are smelly as shit.
I think what's the name hurt.
It don't matter. They were smelly when that nigga was playing. That nigga Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, he was hurt when he was playing.
Yeah, that nigga was smelly. Motherfucker. Only thing he was doing was throwing it to the white boy all the damn time. You threw it to him, threw it to him so much. Niggas was like, no, just tackle him at his ankles. He motherfucking hurt now. That nigga ain't playing. No, take that nigga ankle out. No, pop that nigga ankle, son. That's what they did. Yeah. Man, Cooper Cup all fucked up. That whole team is cheeks. Niggas won the Super Bowl. It's the same fucking team. Only thing that was gone is fucking Odell Beckham. That's it.
I think I never received though.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
I think Robert Woods not there, Neil.
Oh yeah, but that nigga wasn't doing shit.
No, he was killing until he got hurt.
And that nigga played for Tennessee now and shit. So
yeah, I think
yeah, man, fucking Rams, man. That team's a fucking disappointment. Talk about fucking winning a Super Bowl and just fucking just falling apart. Everybody fucking hurt. Ice up, son. Speaking of being hurt,
them niggas 3-9. That shit is
they cheeks. Telling you, take the fucking.
Yeah, but I need to put some money on these niggas in the parlay because that's what I can make money off.
Arizona making that game. Also, we can get out of here after this shit, nigga. Lamar Jackson and shit, man. Even the talk of the town and shit, and all of the the lack of weapons he has and shit in the offensive shit. Let's go to our resident Baltimore Ravens reporter over there, Kelvin. Can you tell us how do you?
Hey, we need to do that shit. Yo, go put a suit and tie on really quick, yo. Put a suit and tie really quick.
Yeah, and you can be the resident Baltimore Ravens reporter.
Lamar was injured.
Yeah, give us the report. Hey, Calvin, can you tell us the report on the Baltimore Ravens?
No, I think he got a sprained MCL or some shit like that.
He got a sprained PCL. He'll be out 1 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't have so if you look at all the top,
they're betting against us.
Or what we call it in the league, all of them got a one wide receiver. Like, he don't have no show enough number one.
I'm sorry. Has Lamar Jackson ever had a number one receiver since he's been here? He hasn't been here that long. This is his 4th year.
Yeah, but never receiver though.
He's never had a number one receiver, right? We're not counting Mark Andrews. Fucking world renowned. Love Mark Andrews, but he's a fucking tight end.
Yeah, so
he's one of the best tight ends though. Let's clear that up. But he's not. Continue. I'm sorry.
Andrews, ain't nobody else getting over.
That's the problem.
If you look at Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills,
right? He was ass.
Like, we don't know if he's gonna make it.
He was terrible.
This nigga got one receiver. Changed his whole trajectory.
Shout out to Maryland, University of Maryland, College Park.
Stephon Diggs and this nigga life has been amazing since Stephon Diggs got there.
Got somebody to fucking throw the football to. He ain't out there doing it his goddamn self, running around like a fucking chicken with his head cut off.
And now let's go to Miami. You had 2.
Let's go to Miami. Yeah, he was shit when he first got in the league. He was trash.
It was like he's not gonna make it.
Trash.
They thought he was a bust.
Making such great decisions. You got Jalen Hurts, number 1 Philadelphia Eagles, number 1 team in the league.
This nigga just got in the league.
So, but what I'm saying, they was like,
this nigga 3rd year.
His arm is terrible. Oh, look at him. He can't get the ball to no one.
Oh, they was talking cold cash shit about Jalen Hurts, man.
Jalen Hurts got a motherfucking a number 1 and a number 1.
And a number. He got a number 1 and they got like you said, number 1 pick, and they traded for AJ Brown. Right.
So now you got a big body, motherfucker. He walked through people, and then you got this motherfucker who run routes like you ain't never seen routes run before.
Never.
And now all of a sudden he can throw good. No, bitch, he got receivers.
No, he got receivers. He been able to fucking throw. The hell.
So my problem is Lamar don't have that motherfucker that no matter what's going on the field, he gonna go get the ball.
Yeah, like Stephon Diggs,
Stephon Bolden, or Steve Smith.
That's the last time Baltimore had a number 1 receiver.
Like Joe Flacco, like a quarterback when he had those.
Yeah.
You don't give a quarterback any pieces, man. There's only certain people that can take bullshit and make it look like, you know what I mean, filet mignon and shit. Like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady.
Peyton Manning has some receivers now. We ain't gonna just discredit fucking Marvin Harris out here, man.
No,
that was all right.
He's with the Colts.
You talking with Denver? Who the fuck? Man, Emmanuel Sanders was nice.
No, he had Demarius Thomas.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. He had him.
But he always would take a random motherfucker and make him somebody though. Yeah. So that tight end they had, nobody knew who the fuck he was, but that tight end for Denver was looking like he was that nigga.
Yeah, nigga was nice.
That tight shit since. I don't know
what Tom Brady played with shit though.
That's what I'm saying. Tom Brady,
except for Julian Edelman, he made him something though.
Wes Welker.
But you see when they gave him a number one receiver, fucking Randy Moss, they won 16 fucking games. Niggas, you gave me a number one receiver. Watch this. Niggas couldn't stop him.
Like touchdowns, like
beating the shit out of people. Yeah,
but
niggas couldn't stop him.
They couldn't stop him, bro. When he had a number one receiver.
So just imagine if Lamar just get like just give us a smidget of a number one.
Why do you think the Baltimore Ravens organization is so like hesitant on like drafting a certain receiver or going out and paying big money for a receiver? It seems like the Baltimore Ravens organization doesn't do that. Why do you feel like they're so hesitant on doing that?
I don't have an answer for that. If you got a motherfucker, you need to pay all this money to be a quarterback. You need to pay a motherfucker that's going to catch the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I think Lamar Jackson deserves whatever the fuck he wants or whatever the case may be. But you also need to go out and get him a fucking receiver, man.
And
get him a fucking receiver.
He needs one, bro.
What's my man name in Green Bay? Aaron Rodgers. We know Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback.
Yes.
But not playing to his standard this year because he got like a lot of young guys. And
that nigga came on too late. Because they got a receiver now that's playing real well in Green Bay.
But
he came on too late. Yeah. But I agree with you. Yeah.
But he's probably molding him into being that. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta give motherfuckers some type of help.
Like Devin Duvernay. Let's take him for example. How do you feel about him?
He's not a one though.
He's a solid number 3.
We need to run more plays. Devin Duvernay need to get like 5 to 10 touches a game.
He does. And Greg Roman also said that. He needs to get him the ball more.
God damn it. The fuck?
Also, real quick before we Greg Roman, grown people out there in the world and shit, right? That come and support the Baltimore Ravens and shit. You go to the games down there. You are an asshole if you out there cursing at this grown man because you don't like the plays that he calls at a game. You sound like a real dickhead. Like, you can be like, you're unhappy with the guy. You can voice that shit. But as he's coming out of a fucking the goddamn game, and you sitting there, oh man, fuck you, Greg. You should be fired, you piece of shit, you bitch ass nigga, saying shit like that. No.
Baltimore.
You can't do that. You can't do that, man. That is a man. He has a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if somebody was to come to your job at the motherfucking post office and say, yo, you bitch ass nigga, where's my fucking mail? You a hoe ass fucking post deliverer nigga. What if somebody was to do that to you? You know what I'm saying? Show these niggas some respect, man. You can go on the internet and talk all the shit you want, man. But come on, man. What the fuck are we doing? You threatening this nigga, calling him everything less than fucking child of a god, man. Child of God, man. Do better. All right? That's all right. Continue, Kelvin. Talk about the Baltimore Ravens.
I'd have told the niggas I ain't had your route today. You told come to my job and I'm a mailman.
Like, you a bitch ass nigga. Where the fuck is my mail, man? I told you I needed my check. Man, you the worst mailman ever, you hoe ass nigga.
They wrong mailman, nigga. I don't
you know what I'm saying? They be talking.
You hoe ass nigga.
It was a video of Greg Roman coming out of the motherfucking stadium. That shit was terrible, man. Like, come on, y'all adults, man. This is a game that they're playing, man. Like, get over your fucking selves.
Greg Roman has the most elementary school play routes. Like, the routes that these receivers be running, I be like, his running is so intricate. When he get to throwing the ball, that shit be childish as shit. Yeah, like his run plays are very like, damn, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But then when a pass route, I was like, you just had one nigga go up 10 yards and cut right. You had the other nigga go 5 yards, cut right. They going the same direction. Other nigga went straight up the field. Like, what the fuck is we running?
That nigga ran a trick play where all the receivers came to one side of the fucking field and then had his number 6 wide receiver throwing the football to the number 3 fucking running back in fucking quadruple coverage.
And then on top, like, when I played Madden, I'm not gonna lie. Like last year, I'll pass route. We had some good passing plays. This year, I got a damn near audible every pass route I do when I pick a play on the goddamn game. I got a hot route, everything. I can't just pick a pass play like, we're gonna run this.
Do you think Lamar Jackson wants to leave the Baltimore Ravens organization?
I don't believe he wants to leave. No.
He wants to. Oh, yes. Go ahead. No, continue. Because you about to say what I was about to ask you. Go ahead.
And I ain't gonna lie, Rashad Bateman was looked at to be that help. And he was doing really good at the beginning of the season, but he got hurt.
He's injury prone. He's shown that while he was in college though.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what to tell you. And I think Rashad Bateman has a potential to be a number one, but right now he
has to be healthy. Yeah, he got to stay healthy.
He's more like a 2 to me, because like you said, if he's not dependable, I can't really have.
Yeah, like you said, he's a number 2 or whatever, man. I'm with you. I think Lamar Jackson, he doesn't want to leave. I think that he loves the Baltimore Ravens organization. I think he loves the city of Baltimore or whatever. But I also do think in the back of his head, he think like, man, why the fuck these niggas ain't trying to go get me nobody?
So it's one of two things again. Because at first I was saying he needed help a lot, but I'm like, if we run some better passing routes, maybe the receivers could play better.
That's another thing, because I think what's his name, Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah,
that nigga he could run a route. I seen them. He had a 100-yard receiving game this year.
Yeah, and I seen Devin Duvernay show
He's
up.
had some like the beginning of the year, that nigga was showing out.
Right, and then you just go away from him. It's like, what the fuck did we do at the beginning of the year when he was getting off? Why are we not doing none of that no more? Like,
exactly.
Why are we not putting him in to succeed? Should I say?
Exactly.
It's like when Lamar in the game, everything is 20 yards downfield, throw it, 15, 30 yards down the field, throw it.
Mm-hmm.
When Smith in the game last week, nigga, that shit was like, hut, 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 hut. Get the shit out of my hands, please. Like, yo, why we never throw no quick passes for Lamar? Nigga holding the ball for fucking, I don't know, man. I hate outplay calling.
I feel like well, let me ask you this and shit. I got 3 more questions so we get on out of here. You feel like the Baltimore Ravens are going to win the AFC North?
I don't know. It depends on how long Lamar be gone.
1 to 3 weeks. You feel like it's going to be more in the 1 or more in the 3? That's not one of my questions though.
That part I don't really know. You know what I mean? Because that's an injury. You can't. His mobility is one of the better qualities of his game, and to me, if he's not mobile, I wouldn't put him in, because Greg Roman ain't calling calls for him to be in the pocket. Now, if we're going to start quick pass and he ain't got to really scramble, then cool. Mm-hmm. But you're going to still be running the same offense. The nigga don't.
Yeah, don't put him in there. Let his leg heal or whatever. Play him like the last 2 games of the season or whatever the case may be, right? Because you got Pittsburgh coming up this weekend. You playing Cleveland. Quite frankly, if they beat Pittsburgh this weekend, I'm not playing them against Cleveland either. I'm like, y'all nigga, just chill.
Yeah,
just chill.
Do I think he can win it? Yeah, but the Bengals look like. See, the Bengals be fucking up and down. Like, they be looking great.
Super up and down, man.
So, and then Jamar Chase looked like he got a chip on the shoulder after coming back for injury. So I don't know. Other nigga, fucking Joe Burrow looked.
Joe Burrow, yeah.
That nigga got Jamar Chase. Now Joe Burrow, one of the greatest quarterbacks. Oh, his future looks so like, bitch. He didn't look like this before.
The first season he played, he stunk it up, and then the second season he played, he fucking tore his ACL and shit. He was trash. Joe Burrow, for all intents and purposes, I mean, he was trash because he didn't have any receivers. You see what happened when they drafted him at number 1, and then you had all these other niggas come there.
The first year Jamar Chase was on the team, Joe Burrow looked amazing. I'm looking like, damn, this nigga Jamar Chase changed this nigga whole life. One nigga. I feel like you said, you need different play calling. I don't know if Greg Roman has that in him. I don't know how long he's been here, but he's shown. Can you please sign this nigga as your head coach? Please, tomorrow.
Yeah, we need a new. I think John Harbaugh's fine. Don't get rid of John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh has the team. Like, he's a fucking guy. Like, they respond to him. It's all about the offense, like you said. It's the offensive coordinator.
You know who I need, bro?
Talk to me. Bring back. Who? Say it again.
Gary Kubiak.
Gary Kubiak? Didn't he retire because of health reasons?
Yeah, but he had came back and was the offensive coordinator for Denver.
Fuck retiring, nigga. You need to come back.
Yeah. Cause he had like a heart attack or some shit like that. Like, he was fucked up. I ain't fuck football, man.
Hold on, Jordan Golly, the head coach, he did that.
He did when he was over there.
He was a head Denver.
Yeah, and that's when he had the fucking heart attack.
Right. So when he had retired, but then he came back and was an offensive coordinator for him.
Yeah, that was all that fucking stress dealing with the man.
You said make him come back as a coordinator. You're not playing the game.
No, he did come back as a coordinator.
He did. He came back for a little bit, but then he.
That's what I said. I thought you were talking about playing a
again.
game. You're talking about a coordinator. Okay.
I wouldn't even do that. I go holler at when somebody, what like Sean McVay, one of his people and shit. Sean McVay, motherfucking who else?
Well, we can't get Andy because Andy Reid the head coaching job. Andy Reid.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like somebody's like the quarterback coach for that nigga or some shit like that is over there. Like, no, I got some plays in my head I can get off for you or whatever. I don't know why they keep bringing back Greg Roman, to be honest with you.
I like when we had Jim Caldwell, and I like when we had Gary Kubiak.
Offense was amazing with Jim Caldwell. Then we won that's the last time we won the Super Bowl.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then he went on to go coach the damn Lions, and they fired him with a winning record. Never seen no shit like that in my life. That nigga had a winning record, and they fired him. Fucking black people can't catch a break, man.
I would love for Jim Caldwell, either Jim Caldwell or Gary Kubiak, because our offense ran like pretty good with them two guys.
Nigga was airing the bitch out. He was airing it out and running it. It was like 50-50.
And
you need 50-50.
He was putting the people that did certain things in the right place to succeed, though. Like Anquan, they didn't just put Anquan on the outside because he was a number one receiver. Sometimes they put Anquan in the slot.
Yeah,
we might, you know what I mean?
Same thing with Torrey Smith. With Torrey Smith,
right?
Yeah.
Doubling
when Torrey Smith first got here, that nigga he couldn't catch the ball to save his life. But they kept going back to his ass though.
Butterfingers, yo.
Yeah, they kept going back to him, and he started cooking and shit. That was the same thing with Jacoby Jones.
His coming out party was
that what they call it, the Mile High Miracle.
No, his coming out party was his brother passed away and he played. That nigga.
Oh yeah, I remember that game. That it was a home game.
That was so crazy. I'm like, what the?
He went off.
It was comeback routes. He wasn't just one.
Another University of Maryland alum. Shout out to Torrey Smith. I had another question for you about these fucking Ravens, but I don't know, man. I don't know. So you think they're going to win? I actually, you think they're going to win the AFC North?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they are. A lot of sportscasters, they feel like, Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they motherfucking coming on.
Joe Burrow.
This motherfucking 3-man race now. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and motherfucking Joe Burrow and the motherfucking Bengals. That's all they keep talking about now.
One thing the Bengals guys, like, they match up good with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
But when they played us, they didn't look shit like that. And they had all their players.
That was all early in the season too. Nigga Joe Burrow just came back from that fucking appendectomy or whatever the fuck it was and shit. So.
Yeah, but they still had all of their players, no injuries.
But Joe Burrow wasn't. What I'm saying is he didn't have no preseason and shit like that. He was just out there playing. I forgot what game that was. But I'm saying, yeah, I'm with you. Like, yeah, he didn't have. They had all of his players or whatever. But Joe Burrow, what was that?
His offensive line was God damn. His offensive line wasn't holding up neither. So
I feel like week 18, because Baltimore has that win over them and shit like that, is going to come down to week 18 unless. Well, no, the Bengals have a really shit like hard schedule coming up.
That's why I said I think we're going, because like the Chiefs don't really have no defense to me. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
They don't. They got enough to like.
Yeah.
They got enough. They got enough.
Game.
Yeah, and
they get the game and but if you can score with them, they ain't gonna hold you if you get the ball last.
That's what the Bengals showed you. Yeah.
So if I get the ball last, we're gonna win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes because he remind me of Peyton Manning in that sense of.
Man, I can't get over the fucking hump with this nigga.
Yeah, man.
He lost to the nigga 3 times, but he already got a Super Bowl though. Joe Burrow don't have no fucking Super Bowl.
No, but I'm just saying,
beating this guy and his team.
You can get a lead, but if your defense got to go on the field at the end of the game, y'all might as well say this is a loss.
That's what happened in the AFC Championship game last year.
Exactly. Mahomes drove down, got the lead score, but they drove back down.
That shit pissed me off so much. We can leave after this and shit. That shit pissed me off so much, that game against the damn Jaguars, because Lamar Jackson did what the fuck you always wanted Lamar Jackson to do, right? The Jaguars came back, they scored or whatever and shit. Nigga, Lamar Jackson said, how many seconds left? Cool. Drove the fucking field and got down there and shit. And he got the touchdown and shit. All right, defense, go out there and fucking stop these niggas.
And then I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even gonna blame that a lot on the defense because y'all niggas was playing 30 yards off the niggas. That's the defensive coordinator call.
It's damn defense, then. But I understand what you're saying, but
He like, hey, run prevent, don't let him get behind you. Oh, I'm gonna just throw it 30 yards here, 25 yards here,
I was
15
literally
yards.
sitting there thinking about that. Like, that's the one thing people always be like, yeah, well, the Ravens can't score or whatever the case may be. Like, Lamar Jackson literally drove down the field like with less than 2 minutes, whatever the case may be. He bombed that shit, 60-yard bomb to fucking old ass Deshaun Jackson and shit. And then he threw that shit to that the tight end that used to play for the Jaguars or whatever.
Yeah, Oliver.
Yeah, I was like, look at that shit. Like,
And
why the fuck we can't do this all the time?
But you know what's even funnier?
Yeah, talk to me.
Ran a 2-minute offense.
Mm-hmm.
The offense looked so much smoother.
It looks amazing, right?
You ain't really got time to like run these play and you ain't slow drawn out. Like let Lamar play football. Like just let him run the hurry ups. Like when the shit's stale, just let him run the hurry. That's what
hurry
that's
up.
what
Yeah, that's what they did.
Like,
they could have did that shit again. Well, before that, they had did it. Remember when they played Tampa Bay on Thursday night and they came out just throwing for no string? What the fuck are y'all doing?
And they was running.
Yeah, they came back. They came back the second half. In the second half, when they had that ball, Lamar drove that fucking field so quickly, got the ball down. I was like, what the hell? What the hell y'all wasn't doing that shit? Talk to me, Kelvin. What's the problem?
2-minute offense, it shows in a positive nature. So I'm like, why are we not running a 2-minute offense ever? Like,
yeah, it's irritating, man. It's irritating.
Let that man, especially like if you do a play and they get him, man, come on, run something else. Like,
yeah, man.
Fucking bringing in new personnel and I'm gonna run a new set now. Bitch, we ain't gotta change the set every time.
We
God damn.
Yeah, this shit stinks, man. All right. Well, that was our resident Ravens our resident Ravens journalist right there, Kelvin right there with the Ravens report. We'll come back with you next week and we'll have some more to discuss.
Double R.
Word like Ravens reporter, double R.
Yo, funny as shit.
Hey, double R right there and shit. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. I like that segment. We can get up on out of here now and shit.
Yeah, we'll start the recording. Don't hang up though. All
right. So this is the Norseman podcast. So I want to say thank you for listening to this audio journey. Stay kind, stay blessed, hug on your loved ones, and I'm going to fade it. Desmond, you got some words?
Stay kind, stay blessed, and eat a dick.